Previously on the Osrynn Tales LIVE D&D. Our heroes stopped the potential destruction of the multiverse by a criminally negligent wizard and were asked to stay in Salinar during the trial so they could be called as witnesses. Once the trial was over, the jury decided that Faith's fate ought to be having her mind erased and let free with no magic powers to restart her life with a completely blank slate. The group watched on as Faith struggled against her fate, but after she was turned into a full amnesiac, our heroes took her in and offered to help her get her life back on track. They gave her a job and planned to take her with them when they go back to their guild hall in Asari. While the trial was commencing, Tail received a special letter from Santaxlos, the Knockham dragon, asking Tail to write a letter of all the gifts he wants for Knockham this year. Claiming recent deeds landed him on the extra special good list. Meanwhile, Vilmar had another vision where he lost sense of self and became something else. This time, he learned that his visions are from the sword's point of view. But there was a complication. The woman carrying the sword, Amriel, claimed the sword was hers and that she was seeking the scabbard. He also learned that a mobster named Don Zarconi from Salinar had sent goons to bring her back to the city. His vision cut out before he could learn her fate. After the sentencing was finished, the group stayed in town for a few days to attend the funeral of Luke, but when moments of his life were shown in a sad slideshow at the services, the family asked the group to leave. Apparently, abusing a 14-year-old with cheese and grenades upsets their loved ones. Who knew? Upon returning to their rooms at the Slathering Goat, Rowan went to his room only to find the head of the tavern's mascot, Balthazar, a demon goat, waiting in his bed, soaking the sheets with blood. There was a note attached from Don Zarconi, telling Rowan it was time to pay the piper. That hiding and disguising himself as world-famous chefs was cute, but was wearing on his nerves. He gave Rowan a time and place to meet, and the group went to talk to Zarconi. At Zarconi's nightclub, Rowan and the group were offered a deal. Erase Rowan's debt by one of two options. Either he could lose the fingers off his dominant hand one by one, or the group could return Amriel and her sword to him, dead or alive. Wisely, the group agreed to be bounty hunters to buy some time and save Rowan's fingers. They returned to the Slathering Goat to plan how to team up with Amriel and kill the Dawn, but they were greeted by a package from the wizards. All of Faith's worldly possessions, minus the top secret stuff, was now theirs as payment for their heroics. Will the group catch up to Amriel before the other bounty hunters finally do her in? Will Vilmar divine more clues to help their quest? And just what the heck is on Tails' Knockham list anyway? Find out now on episode 34 of the Osrynn Tales LIVE D&D. Enjoy the show. God damn it.
I said all the funny things. Everybody, look.
Okay, listen. Yeah, hey, we're gonna run the intro one more
We're all,
time.
okay, we can hear everybody now. We can hear everybody now. Guys, I said so many funny things that we can't say here now because, you know, the moment's gone and
It truly
you'll
is.
never believe I was literally, it was, oh my God, I was so funny. I was just so funny.
Oh my God,
I
so
was
funny.
too distracted to
He was,
laugh,
yeah.
but everyone else was laughing so much.
I was bored of tear with it.
Everybody buy 100 bits and then just slowly just divvy out 1 bit at a time so we can have the whole entire screen fill with that animation.
I can turn them off. There you go. So that's what it's supposed to be. Now it's working properly.
Aren't you going to introduce everybody?
You crazy sons of bitches. Yes, let's actually do that. Welcome in episode 30 something of whatever show that we do here. I know how to do this. Episode 34 of the Osrynn Tales Live D&D. Welcome in. I'm gonna turn on my light too. How about that? We did it, you guys. We're gonna play some D&D. Let's go.
How have we gotten to 34?
I have no idea. I
can't believe
why have we not been canceled? I thought the NBC.
That's the beauty of Twitch is they can't cancel you until you say like something like sexist or racist.
Yeah, I mean,
as long as we keep it cool.
You say Twitch, but we're actually an NBC
or just
show.
don't play any Katy Perry because I heard that can get you banned.
Let's go through. Go around, everybody. Introduce yourselves. We've got Rachel, aka Bread and Butter. Who are you playing tonight?
Hey, I'm playing Reshi, a Dragonborn monk.
We've got Sangretti.
Hey, I'm playing Tail. I'm a kobold wizard, and Paige is his familiar.
We got the Genie Bruh.
Don't forget that Sangretti also is agreed to, because the cameras were muted or the mics were muted. He agreed to send me 20 ounces of whatever rum stuff he said he was making. He said that. That's documented now.
It is.
I'm Genie Brom, the Rowan, the half elf bard. You can all eat a.
We've got the Chaddest Chad.
I'm a redneck who plays a Goliath barbarian called Quothe.
Truth facts.
He's very oily too.
We've also got with us today Jobus25.
I'm a tree hugger, and I play Vilmar, the paladin.
That's not true. He kills everybody.
Let's go.
I had to take an extra skill just to counteract the fact that he kills everybody.
I can still kill people, you know that.
I just have to resurrect them now.
Not if I chop their head off, then they can't be resurrected.
Well,
that's technically true.
He's going for the head at all times now, guys.
Never known him to do otherwise.
Hey. Hey, guys in the audience, don't tell Genie Bruh that Vilmar has a Vorpal sword.
The fuck does that mean?
It beheads people on damn, I shouldn't be talking to you.
I'm gonna be I'm using cutting word for the enemies now.
Oh man. Where we
and Vilmar misses his critical strike.
Oh man. So some quick housekeeping stuff. I'm still working on some of the downtime activities. But I know Vilmar is looking to make some upgrades to his gear. Jobus, I'll be sending you a list of items that you're gonna need to find if I haven't already. So you can like upgrade your gear. I think everyone else's downtime activities are good because most of it's just carousing stuff. But yeah, since last week you guys have gotten back to Asari at the very least, and you're able to stock up for your journey to go find Amriel and the sword. for Zarkoni, maybe. You said you were gonna try to backstab him, so maybe not for Zarkoni.
Oh no,
but
we're gonna. He's
he,
getting stabbed in the back.
Yeah, but at the very least, you said you could go find Amriel, and see how she feels about this whole situation.
She's gonna love it.
So the question to answer right now is, I sent you guys a price list. Traveling by ship is the cheapest, but the downside of that is the ship would take you to about here.
I'm gonna admit I didn't read that because it was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, right above this peninsula on the map. The ship would take
I'm gonna
you to
let
about
smarter
there.
people make this decision.
And because there's no port city or anything right in here, you guys would have to travel to this, like, try and cut Amriel off by foot. So no carts or anything, because the ship can't get close enough to the shore to, like, transport horses and carts and stuff. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot of money to get your asses teleported to Raven's Blood and work your way backwards. But the journey's gonna take about the same amount of time on foot, whether you leave from Asari or Raven's Blood Hollow. So I just need to know what your guys' plans are.
You said it's about the same time?
Well, yes, the Ziggurat is about halfway between Asari and Raven's Blood Hollow if you're traveling.
And which is
by
the
road.
cheapest?
The cheapest is like the actual barest amount of money you have to pay is by boat, because you won't be buying horses and carts.
But it's the same amount of time.
I have an
it's
idea.
actually faster to go by boat. It's like 12 days to get food. You go boating around the peninsula, around the Black Reach, and get up here. There's only about 12 days by boat, and it's like 30 days on foot.
What do
Dinner
you guys
Sama,
think?
thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dennis.
I have a unique spell interaction I would like to try, so I vote for ship.
You gonna
Okay.
find Steed on the ship?
Nope.
Ride the horse
Nope.
right off the side of the
No,
boat?
I have an interesting way to transport people.
Find
'Cause I kinda-
Steed,
'cause I
a
kinda wanna try that.
narwhal. He just attaches the narwhal to the front of the boat and it goes faster.
I'm alright with that.
I
Don't
vote
you
for
have a
whatever's
horse?
the fastest to cut off area or whatever her name is.
I think the boat's going to be our
Whichever's
pick here.
quickest, guys. I'm down with that.
Yeah, the boat's gonna take you 12 days and only cost 500.
Ron's a
gold.
drug
It's the
addict. It
fastest
doesn't.
and the
He
cheapest.
his perception of time is already really skewed.
Can we turn that horse statue into like a mirror horse?
No, the horse statue only turns into.
What's
well,
a
I can't tell you
merhorse?
exactly what it turns into, but it doesn't turn into an aquatic animal.
The merhorse like a merman horse?
That's what I'd
confused.
assume it would be.
We can't have that.
That doesn't exist. They're called seahorses, and they're a very small creature.
So we can do all this like magic shit, but we can't have horses that swim.
You
Like
want
they
to
kill
spend
me?
more time in downtime so that Tail can try and create an abomination of a aquatic horse? Then sure.
No,
Okay.
let's
Tail's
go.
actually down for that.
See
He's
you
all
next
for the
week on
research.
Osrynn Tales.
Critical hits and critical bits. These are the Osrynn Tales. See you next week.
Cool. Roll the credits. Where's my button?
All right, let's go. We're on ship. Let's go.
We're hitting the ship,
Alright.
guys.
Who's paying for it?
You are.
Well, that'd be 100 gold from each of us.
Who's got the most money?
That's it?
Yeah, it's just because you're just basically not buying a ship. You're chartering a ship to take you. Like you're basically just. It's
Do
like
you guys just want to buy a ship?
I mean,
No,
that
let's
would
just
cost
rent the ship.
thousands of
Let's
gold.
go.
Yeah,
You
we,
wanna
we don't have
buy
enough
a
money
ship?
to grab it from you.
Time I spent all my money keeping a bar afloat in these hard
Yeah,
times.
we can buy whatever we want. We're rich.
I was gonna say if you want to buy a ship, that's gonna be 20,000.
We have that, don't we?
At this rate, we should do
Let's
it.
just
I mean,
use our
do-
card masters or whatever your
Oh,
other
yes,
thing
Oh,
is.
your card masters. Uh huh.
Yeah.
And
Can we just
and
rent?
there's
Look,
on
we're
about-
renting passage on a ship. I can't.
How much is it all together?
To just literally just like buy fucking boat tickets. It costs you. Well, since you're only going halfway, it's actually only 50 gold a person. It's 500 gold to get.
Okay, I'll pay
Uh,
for everybody.
What if we get on the boat and then we threaten the captain?
Okay, change my gold. I took 500 out of my loincloth. I don't like the way Jeannie stares at it. I got to get out there anyway.
It's a pretty thick loin, you know. There-
That's,
you-
that's disturbing.
Hey, K Money, you got a pretty thick coin purse.
All right,
Okay, it's
and
paid.
since we decided to take the boat, I'm gonna run off real quick and get a Dr. Pepper and some lemon juice, and I'm going to make the ship's captain as a drink.
Is it like a
You're
rum
gonna
drink?
make the ship's captain a drink. He's gonna thank Tail for
It's like a rum and
mixing him
coke.
a drink.
Little Captain Morgan. Or Morgan
Feel
Cap-
free to place your guys'
Morgan Captain.
characters on the map.
Captain Morgana. Every time I have to put my character on the boat, I usually put it towards the worst thing on the boat, and then I have to like get myself out of that situation.
You'll be fine.
That is the biggest lie I've ever heard.
I
in
really
my
don't
life.
believe you either. So I'm gonna put myself at the front of the boat. Rowan is absolutely at the front of the boat, doing the whole like obnoxious I'm the king of the world thing.
Cool.
I'm the king of the world.
Where were those fish guys that attacked us in like our first episode? Can we have one of those like fly up and slap him?
Can I push Jeannie off?
No, don't do that.
I mean, you can try.
Then we're gonna have to fish him
I have a
out.
really I have a really good I have a really good acrobatics check, so
Have you ever played Sea of Thieves, Chad?
I roll-
You know how fast
roll-
those boats move? Push
I roll
Genie
my
out,
acrobatics
he's
check. I got a
gone, and
23.
There ain't no
so
mermaids
let's
to
just
bring him
say
back to the ship.
thematically he did try to push me. I rolled a 23.
Cool. Hypothetically,
The GM's like, this is getting off the rails. I can't handle this.
hypothetically, what would Chad roll to try and push you off the fucking boat?
11. Eat a
This is
dick,
table
K
talk.
Money.
Table talk.
Hey, sounds good to me. Before they tries
His
to
push- his
jokingly
push
push
fails.
you. Yeah, he tries to jokingly
falls
push you
in.
off, and then you slip anyway, but you catch yourself
God damn it.
right on that on the masthead. The ship.
So
that
wait a
you're
minute, is he
standing on.
dangling then from the
No,
masthead?
no, I'm good.
No,
I'm good,
no,
I'm
no.
good.
He tries to dodge you and he slips and he just right like fucking popsicle sticks himself. With the
You just
masthead.
saved him from a tea
I
bag.
feel like if K Money had if
Just-
Quothe had rolled any worse than that, like a 6 or 7, you should have made him fall into the water.
yeah, he got above a 10, so I wasn't gonna do that. For him. All right, we've got our.
I can't open my gin, and it's making me sad.
That is sad.
That is sad. I was just about to say that. That's actually yeah. Pretty.
Have
It's
a ring
pretty
of
sad.
counterspell that might help.
I'm gonna go get pliers because I really want this drink.
I'm thirsty as hell, yo. Getting the power tools.
All right, put on some ship hands, and we'll make this guy the captain.
I'm just happy we're on an actual map this week. Feels like it's been months since we've been on an actual map.
Maybe. Yeah, because I tried to make a map for the haunted house thing, but what I wanted to do was like so complicated I couldn't figure out how to do it easily. So I just theater of mine did that fight. So you guys, get your supplies. You pay your fare. That also includes rations and stuff. Although Tail has the spaghetti spell book, so rations aren't super important. But it also pays for like your alcohol rations and water and all that stuff as well. If you guys
We
needed
potentially
any,
get really sick and tired of spaghetti, though.
Oh boy,
Well, it's
you have no
a-
idea how much pasta we're going to ingest.
oh
You
yeah,
better
no,
get ready.
he's got a book of pasta magic, not just spaghetti. Like he can make you like, you know, meat sauce, bolognese, Alfredo,
And a
pesto,
good carbonara.
like yeah, carbonara, like, you know, butter,
Really?
garlic noodles, like all sorts of different pasta dishes.
Can he make
All
chicken
sorts of
parmesan?
different pasta. Yeah, he could make well, maybe not the chicken part, but he can make the parmesan part.
Well, it's an Italian dish.
Well, it's not a
Ooh, that's
pasta
pretty
dish.
good.
It's not pasta though.
Yeah, it's not
It's
pasta.
tofu.
Come on, Jovis, keep up with us here. It's pasta.
Yeah, Jesus, it's a book of pasta magic, not a book
He's a
of
pasta boy now. He's a
Italian
pasta wizard.
cuisine. Jeez.
Everything he's done up to this point boils down to him being a pasta wizard.
Get it on our level.
Literally nothing else he's done matters.
Hey, in case you guys are wondering, the drink is called the Ship's Doctor, and you should try it sometime. It's very good.
Chip's doctor?
Yeah.
I can't hear you over the sound of making pasta wizard.
Right?
100% rum.
It's just rum. It's rum.
It's
Alright.
coconut rum, gin, a little bit of lemon juice, and Dr. Pepper.
I like the lemon juice touch
Everybody in
there.
a square.
I don't want to
Cool.
get scabies.
So you guys are traveling via boat. And you guys you see some, you know, familiar sights off the coast. Namely this gigantic fucking skull. That you remember cuz you were there once.
It's
Except
called
for
Changeling's Last Stand, wasn't it?
except for Vilmar. No, the skull was called the God Skull, because as legend has it, is the skull of a dead god. But that's where Drazan made his final stand when you guys fought him, and he ran away like a little bitch. You guys can see now, as you're traveling along the coast. If you remember, there was like these sort of cliff where like the Black Reach, like the peninsula on the mainland, kind of ends in like a like large cliff, and then there's like this island like just separated by I don't know, like half a mile, maybe not even that much, maybe like a quarter mile of open ocean, and then the skull is on this island, right? You can see on the top of the cliff because you're out to sea a little bit, so your angle isn't like looking straight up. You can see at the top of the cliff that the lizard folk, who have like started to take the Black Reach back, they're like getting rid of the last zombies and skeletons that are still lingering about. They've actually made what appears to be the beginnings of a permanent settlement. There's like walls up there, towers and stuff, which is very unusual for like lizard folk to like build like that kind of stuff. But one can only assume that they're bolstering their defenses in case Drazan ever comes back to the God Skull. The God Skull itself looks unchanged since you left. You know, all the damage that you guys did to it still there. You know, burn marks and stuff on it. Big chunks like taken out of the backside where like the airship dock was that the ghost ship was firing like cannonball, like magic cannonballs and stuff at.
That was not our fault.
Yeah,
But other
screw
than
that ghost captain. He almost
Yeah.
fucked us over.
I mean, other than like it literally being this giant skull, like there's definitely like a somber air of like some shit like went down, you know? Like walking on like the battlefields in Gettysburg, right? Like that's just like an open field, and like if you didn't know that a bunch of people like fought and died there, it wouldn't be so creepy. But like it has that, you know, even if it wasn't a giant skull, it still would have that sort of like, yeah, there's some shit went down here kind of air about this island now. But it takes you like a couple of days to like, you know, get your boat around to there. And as you're passing by the God Skull, and it's like behind you, and it's like fading into the distance, you're coming close again to the coast. Just, you know, it's you know, the easiest way to get to where you're going is to follow the coastline pretty much. I need you guys to make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Also, is anybody specifically doing
Okay,
anything.
so apparently
on
once
the
you get a
boat?
D20 tattoo, you just don't roll anything under a 20.
Is anybody doing anything specific? Like, is anybody like hanging out in the crow's nest? Jeannie, have you lashed yourself to the masthead for some reason?
Oh, you see me. I'm
Still
hanging
out
out
there?
there. Yeah, I'm still doing my thing out
Um,
there. I'm playing a little song out there. I'm playing a ditty.
Cool.
I'll be talking with Tails
I need
and
that.
helping him research stuff.
Okay.
I'm just hanging out.
So with so Rowan and Vilmar, you're gonna notice this. This is
I'm singing a classic sea shanty tune. Do you guys want to hear it?
yes, I do.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Is it? Check 1, 2. Are we working?
Yeah, what's up?
Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, everybody. Jeannie, Rowan, Jeannie's back, back again. All right.
It's going to be a long voyage.
Oh my god.
That's actually the only song that he's playing because he's still trying to work it out.
So Vilmar perceives Rowan doing that, and he just runs and jumps off the side of the boat.
Fair enough. You die. Okay. Next
I
character. I'll make you a sheet right now.
I would like
Get a new character
to ritually cast silence on the area that Jeannie's in.
So like he can still hear himself.
I roll a dexterity saving. Fuck.
Oh,
For the
hey, I guess
next
that,
10 minutes,
guess
we don't
that
have to
tattoo
listen.
doesn't have magic powers after all.
So what do we perceive?
Yeah, it's like late afternoon. You guys have already like eaten your like big like I say big, but you know it's ship food, so like, but you've eaten your like main meal for the day. People are just kind of hanging out on the deck, you know, because it's a nice evening. Rowan and Vilmar, you spot 4 shadowy figures in the sky flying at the boat. Like flying towards
That's
the boat.
usually bad sign.
Vilmar, you can tell that these things are fairly large because you can see them and they're pretty far away. So they got to
And
be
it's
big.
Vilmar.
They got bat-like wings, long-ass tails, seemingly some sort of cat-like body, and maybe like a lion-like head. You can't quite tell
It's Batman, guys.
the
It's
face
Batman.
of this thing, but it looks
It's a
like it
DC
has like
crossover.
a lion's mane.
Oh, I know what this is, and I am not about to enjoy this fight.
Would Vilmar know what kind of creature it is? I think I know what it is, but would Vilmar know?
You can make like a nature check, survival, history, even arcana would work. Any of those.
You said
Rowan,
his-
you could do the same thing because you can see these as well. But yeah, nature, history,
yeah, he did history.
arcana.
20.
So 20 history, 10 arcana.
Well, shit.
Vilmar, you've heard of these creatures. They are not nice. They are called manticores.
It's a
Why did I have to
manticore.
tease you with that in our campaign? It was like, oh yeah, manticores, yeah.
They
Uh,
are
Do we
Vilmar-
need to just check and see what you guys are doing earlier on in the week, and then just know that Jeff Foulsham's gonna just steal that.
Apparently now that's a thing.
Oh, and they're coming.
You put
They're
us
coming
up
up the
against
ship,
a
right?
bone devil, not a manticore. What are you talking about?
I teased one at the end of the episode.
Did you? I
Yeah.
was maybe not paying attention that well.
Okay, I have a
saw
quick
it on a
question.
list. Yeah.
I have 4 new pieces of armor in my inventory, and I don't know why.
What? Wait. What are they?
Breastplate +1, 2 glamour studded leather or something, and a studded leather arm.
Why do you have studded glamour armor?
That's
I don't know.
weird. I was trying to
That's what
put
I
that on. I was trying to put that on Rowan's sheet earlier, and it wasn't going onto Rowan's sheet, so it put it on your sheet.
I have glamored studded armor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well.
So just delete those. They
I'm
should
the
not be
only
there.
glamorous one here.
I literally drag and
All of
dropped
you.
that shit onto your character sheet. Wasn't even open.
I'm the most
Okay.
glamorous here.
Good job, Roll20. Also, please still sponsor us.
I'm getting rid of the breastplate too.
yeah.
I'm the only
Um,
glamorous one here. I had it in my additional features and traits, but do
I don't
need to
really
add
know
that
how
Well,
to
as
because
delete
your armor class wasn't reflecting the new armor. So
Holy
you
shit, that's a
should have
long
been at
time.
you should have been at a 15 out of 13 this whole time.
It says I'm at a 10 right now.
It should be at a 15.
Just change it at the top.
Yeah, you can actually manually change that number, but
Well, make sure the armor's equipped. That's probably why.
I put it in there earlier today. It should have been equipped. At any rate, the manticores
there
are
it is, okay.
descending on you guys fast.
And
they
Vilmar yells
are-
out and says, "Manticores or alarm or whatever." I lost my train
He
of thought.
says alarm. Cool.
Just yell fire.
They are flying. They're coming in hot. They're coming in
Warning!
fast.
Warning!
And
Warning!
they start to encircle the ship. These things are also flying up like pretty high. You would you guesstimate that they're probably about 100 feet above the deck of the ship.
Cool. Because I love 90-foot range.
Oh, is that your range for spells? I had no idea.
Manticore looks like he has a person face.
They
Oh, we
do have a,
rolling-
so yeah, the Manticore, we're gonna roll an initiative here. But a Manticore does indeed have the face of a person, the body of a lion, giant ass bat wings, and a large, almost scorpion-like tail that has many spikes on it.
I'm gonna punch him in his stupid human face. Why is my initiative so bad? What the? What the?
And if you can jump 100 feet, feel free to punch him in the face.
I can do anything I want to do.
I admire your confidence. We're gonna put the turn order up.
I'm actually I needed to announce to you guys that I've formally joined the most competitive. I'm a competitive Dungeons and Dragons player now.
Dude,
I
so-
believe it.
So
So grannies
with
and
that.
dragons, or
He's getting signed by Logitech.
I got stuff from Logitech coming, and
He's gonna be TSM Rowan.
did it not do my initiative? Okay, hold on. It's still being weird about my initiative.
Let's add you. 5.5. Listen, you got a 5.
5.5.
I tried to shut my mouth and get the 10. I always want to. I always want to go first. I always want to go first. I need to, so I can, do buffers and stuff.
I have a shitty modifier, yet I always seem to be going first. What is this
Right.
crap?
It's
I have a
time
great modifier. I don't know what the.
Oh,
for
and
a
I have a-
fight.
I have advantage for initiative, and I always seem to fucking get shitty rolls.
Nice.
Ooh, Helm of Brilliance. Nice choice, Grouch Couch. I like your style.
Who gets Helm of
Very
Brilliance?
rare treasure item, a helm of brilliance.
You don't just get it though. You gotta
Now
add
you
it to
have-
the story, don't you?
I think we give it to
yeah,
Belmar.
yeah. So they're gonna when they find treasure, they will find a helm of brilliance.
I saw his
Coming up.
intelligence on the introduction on the little stat sheet. So
I do like the Grouch Couch tried to give it to someone immediately. It was like, and here's just a buff.
so if I wear it with my pocket robe, do I get bonus stats for matching armor set?
No, I don't think so.
It was.
I like to wear my pocket robe around, and people tell me to just keep it shut. I don't know why.
Buckets. So many spells. This is a long. Okay, listen. If I had time to read that, I might put it on one of these manticores, but that's a lot to read.
Basically, it has gems, and depending on what gems are left on it, it does different stuff.
Yeah.
Roll for gems.
Alrighty. I'm actually going to spend my turn summoning a shadow spirit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, that's a new thing.
What level spell slot is that?
That's a third.
Ooh, 3rd level spell. Right off the bat. Bringing out the big guns. Any bonus actions on your turn?
I don't think I have any bonus actions worth a damn. Nope. No bonus actions worth a damn.
Sick.
I am going to make the Shadow Spirit spell, a Despair Spirit.
Spares.
Any beast or humanoid other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has its speed reduced to 20 feet until the end of until the start of that beast or humanoid's next turn.
And they're also a bitch. I read the book. It says that.
So, Quothe, your speed is reduced to 20 feet until the start of your next turn. Wait, is that how that works? To the start of their turn? Or to the start of your turn, Tail? This Quothe is within 5 feet of that spirit.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably not a great idea. Hold on.
I can't reach him anyway.
I guess, well, you know, let's go with Bloodthirsty. We'll go with Fury instead.
I like that.
I guess it's the Manticore's turn.
Manticore,
Manticore's
damn
turn
you!
It is. You guys can hear. They're far up and stuff, but you can still hear.
Which Manticore?
They're kind of all just speaking in not in unison, but they're all talking.
I'm saying as far as like turns, they all count as one turn?
Just for ease of my turn order, yeah.
That seems suspect.
Well, we all go
Do you
right
want
after.
me to-
It's not a big deal.
Do
It's
you
not
want me
a
to
big
give
deal.
them all separate turns? I can do
Nope.
that.
No.
I'm on
I
to
was just-
you,
I'm just
Foulsham.
thinking about speed here, and we're losing time
I'm
by me
on to
explaining
you.
what I'm doing. The Manticores are like, again, they're not speaking in unison as if they are of one mind, but they're all basically chattering, kind of to themselves, but they're all saying things along the lines of, "Rinse, rinse, rinse, hungry, food, food, hungry, hunt, hunt, rinse, kill, rinse, eat, rend, rend." So for those of you who are new to the show, the world is called Osrynn, and many of the sentient creatures fall under a classification called Rin kind. They're talking about you. I didn't want to say humans, because then some of you chuckle fuckers would say, "Ah, I'm not a human. They're not after me." No, they're after all you sons of bitches. Although the guy who I figured would do that just left, because he'd be like, "I'm a half-elf." So yeah, they're looking for a meal. They're looking mighty hungry, and they are going to fucking attack you guys. Their close range is 100 feet, and they are 100 feet away from you. They see Quothe. He is the biggest dude on the ship. He would provide the best meal. And they're gonna go after Quothe. Vilmar's also pretty big. And the ship's captain also is pretty big. They're gonna go after the 3 of you, and they got 3 attacks each. Y'all wanted harder fights and more enemies to fight. Let's see what happens. Quothe is a 19, a 14, 6 is not gonna hit.
The 19 will hit.
So the 14 misses. The 19 and 20 will hit.
19 and 20 will hit.
All right. You see, they all kind of two of them focus on you at first. 2 of them focus at you. They point their tails kind of like between their legs, like underneath them. Have you ever seen in video games like a hanging machine gun turret? You know, their tail kind of looks like that coming underneath them, and they have these like giant fucking spikes that are like 2.5 feet long, like these giant fucking spikes that they just like they fire at you. You take 14 piercing damage as 2 of the spikes like hit the wood around you of the deck of the ship, but one hits you in like the shoulder and then the other one hits you like right above the knee, in like the meaty part of your thigh.
Okay, as a reaction, I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance.
Nice. You can use focus yourself, use a reaction to roll a d12. Add your Constitution modifier to the number rolled and reduce the damage. Cool. So what's your Constitution modifier? Add that to your 4.
3. So I'm going to
3.
take 6.
So yeah.
Okay.
You only take 6 piercing damage from one of those big boys, from those 2 tail dart things. Cutting words. I cast cutting words on that 20. You can cast cutting words. Let me open up Rowan's character sheet here. Rowan's gonna cast cutting words as well. 3rd level. One of your bardic rolling your bardic inspiration die, subtracting the number rolled from the creatures. Okay. So another 3 off. You take three piercing damage because of
Gotcha.
Rowan's cutting words.
Thanks, sir.
Next up, we're gonna do Vilmar next. All 4 of them are gonna shoot
I'm
one
here!
tail spike
Sorry.
at you, Vilmar.
What was that, Jeff? I couldn't hear you.
All 4 of these guys are gonna shoot. They only can shoot 3 tail spikes each, and that's why I chose 3 of you guys because they have 4 attacks each. So the 2 that shot at Quothe have 1 charge left for this turn. And all 4 of them are basically gonna shoot 1 spike at you, and then the 2 remaining are gonna shoot 2 at the captain each. So 12, 16, a 23, and a 12. I think the 23 is the only one that hits you, Vilmar.
Yeah, it does by 1.
It like the fucking the 16 like glances off your armor. The 2 12s just toof toof into the deck of the ship around you, and that 23 just pierces like your plate armor like right near your liver, and does 11 piercing damage to you. Jeannie, I did get your cutting words on that.
Hell yeah.
20.
What happened there?
So Quothe got hit in the shoulder and in the thigh, right above the knee. And he used Stone's Endurance and your cutting words to bring it down to 3 piercing. Vilmar
Nice.
just took 11 piercing, and I'm about to kill the ship's captain.
Oh, jeez.
That went dark quick.
Well, that guy.
I'm
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
the captain now. Hey, you know, only 3 of those hit the captain. Only 3 hit the captain. But he dead. He dead. He don't have many hit points. He got some armor on, but he does not have very many hit points. The other two, so the northern, let's say the northern two, shot 2 spikes each at Quothe. All 4 shot 1 spike each at Vilmar, and then the southern 2 shot 2 spikes each at the ship's captain, because they can only fire 3 apiece. The captain is like, he like sees all this shit happening. He like ducks behind the ship, like the steering wheel for a moment, and 1 spike like hits it, and then there's like a gap, and he like raises his head up, and just like 1 through his eye and like 2 through his like neck and upper chest. He falls to the ground, blood just starts pooling out along the fucking deck of the ship. He looks fucking dead. That dude looks fucking pretty dead.
There's some DM and bardic inspiration in the chat.
Check.
Oh, I got. Do I have DM?
handed out.
Rowan's got DM inspiration,
Woo!
and well, that got doubled up. The DM inspiration for Rowan got doubled up. DM and bardic, you got bardic for Rowan, DM for Tails, bardic for Tails as well. We'll let that, you can't use it twice on the same roll, Rowan, but they did get DM inspiration for you twice in a row. So feel free to use one on your next turn.
Sure.
And then, you'll still basically have it. Cause you
Hell yeah. Thank you.
two.
Thank you, chat.
Vilmar, it is your turn. The ship's captain just fucking died, and you got fucking shot in like the liver with a giant fucking spike. Remember, these fucking tail spikes are like 2.5 feet long. They're like sharp fucking like conical like cactus barbs, basically. Like these chitinous like fucking icicle daggers. I don't know what you would call them.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Rowan, you have bardic inspiration as well.
And how far are they up?
100 feet.
100.
I will say that this ship does have a crow's nest, and the crow's nest is about 40 feet up. So that would put you within 60 feet of the manticores if you go up into the crow's nest. But you know, climbing and stuff, it would take a full turn to get up there.
Am I just crazy, or is this Final Fantasy music?
I don't think so. It's royalty free.
Yeah, it seems Final Fantasy-y.
Yeah.
I can't reach them at the moment. I'm going to.
I've got a plan.
Aren't flying creatures fun, you guys?
Well, especially when you put them 100 out of range.
Hey, that's their range. They're intelligent creatures, baby cakes. I can't. They have a close range of 100 feet. Why would I get closer?
I'm just gonna move to be to help protect maybe Tails and Quote here, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Wait, now can I do that?
Yeah, Shield of Faith on a concentration spell. You put you up to a 24 AC. You ridiculous son of a bitch.
Oh, actually, okay. And lay on hands is an action, right? So
It's funny. I've played a cleric who got up to 25 AC, and I kind of regretted it because I only got hit by critical hits, and I just got tanked on, like, dicked on every time I got hit. But playing in a campaign with me, having a high AC is good because I can't roll for shit.
I'm gonna lay for my action. I'm just gonna lay a hands and give myself a couple points back to recuperate some of that damage I took.
Cool.
And then as my bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah, I think you can spend 5 points at a time, right? Or any number of points?
I think it's any number of life.
Oh yeah, it's 5 if you're gonna like cure a disease. That's right. So yeah, you can use 11 points of healing to heal yourself back up to full.
No, I don't want to use that much. I'm just gonna use like 3. I can just bring myself back up to 50. giving myself like 3 points back, just to
Cool. All
my
right.
previous level.
I do believe that's an action, right?
Yeah.
That's shield of face of bonus action. Cool.
So the actions to heal myself a little bit. I'll pull the spear out of me, or whatever the spike thing is out of me.
yeah.
And I'll heal
Pull it
myself.
out of your liver.
Heal
'cause You're gonna
myself.
need that later.
And I'll bonus my AC, and then that's pretty much.
Quothe, you got a ranged weapon, maybe? No, I don't know.
I do. I'm gonna rage first.
Cool.
Oh shit. Should have went with the first one that I tried to sneak in when you said they were flying at us.
3. An intangible spirit, which looks like a flump, or a pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d6 force damage. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again, summoning a similar spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. That's pretty cool.
The captain is still a creature, even though he's dead.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Let that shit blow up there.
And I just so happen to have a flump that I can put on the map. Easy peasy.
Okay,
So
we'll
you're gonna
just
put it
burn the
right
flump
here, right?
away from.
You're gonna put it
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there, right next to Tail and these 2 yokels.
You mean by Genie? No, we're just gonna burn
Oh,
this
like-
flump off somewhere else, and
Like there.
yeah, that's fine. And then I guess if they come within range, I have flumps to throw at them.
It's true.
I'm
So one
going-
thing I will say that everybody notices, it does not look like these spikes are growing back. It looks like they have a finite number of spikes that they can shoot at you. They got a lot of spikes, but they'll run out eventually.
I'm gonna climb the mast.
Executioner's Blade. Interesting.
Nice.
I'm very glad for the channel point rewards list, so that I can remember these things later. This blade seems to be stylized to make it look more menacing or ridiculous to use. When you roll a critical hit with this weapon against a living creature, roar of applause. It can be up to 300 feet of you, and a number of gold pieces to the damage dealt. The creature showers the air around you. I love it. That's fucking good.
A little table talk, Chad. The reason I moved next to you is so, since they're attacking me and you, when they attack you, I can use my reaction to force disadvantage on their attack rolls,
Well,
or one of them at least.
If I move
My
next to
thought-
you so I can move out of the way and you get hit instead of me, that's just a different vibe.
If you have another plan, I'm just telling you what I was thinking.
well, I mean, the only way I can put any damage on these guys while they're turning us into pincushions is if I climb this mast. But then again, if I climb it, I may get 4 of them shooting what's it called at me, and I
Yeah.
may
I have-
need your reaction.
I have a
Yeah.
plan to neutralize the spikes.
Interesting. So yeah, what's it gonna be, Quothe?
Wish my character sheet would come up. There we go. I guess nothing. I'm out of options at the moment.
Nothing. Okay.
Would Vilmar know, since I got a 20 on the history check and knew their mana cores, would he know that their tail spikes run out?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will announce, yell out, take cover until their spikes are gone. They can't, once they're gone, they have to come face to face. I'll yell that out so whoever doesn't know that knows that now.
Okay.
You hear one of the manticores squawk something in abyssal.
Do
What
I
does
have
he
time
say?
to grab a sailor as a meat shield?
My
Do you speak abyssal?
I do, and I speak primordial as well.
They
Ha.
say in abyssal, they said, the shiny one, onto us, the shiny one. No Spike knows about spikes. I rolled a couple of perception checks, and one of them heard what Vilmar said.
Okay.
Not sure what that means yet, but that's they're intelligent creatures, like I said.
Is there a hold we can go into?
Yeah, there's a below decks.
I recommend everybody make their way there.
Rowan, it's your turn.
Do I know where the entrance is?
Rowan?
It'd be by the stairs right there where my shadow spirit is.
I'm gonna run down the thing so elegantly over to here.
Cool, make an acrobatics check.
What?
You shouldn't have done it eloquently.
Oh no.
Should be a haltering stumble.
You are standing on the very tip of a masthead whose, like, space is less than 5 feet wide. If you're doing this quickly...
Oh my god.
Ooh. Fun. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my god.
Man overboard.
14. You fall prone on the masthead, but you do not fall off the ship.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
That is your movement for this turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast hypnotic pattern.
I like hypnotic patterns.
It's on this I guess this one of these fellows right here, huh? It's
Okay.
120 feet.
Fishing
My
pattern of
question
colors.
is, do you cast hypnotic pattern prone often?
You have to ask Kelly after the
That's-
stream.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Got him.
Don't you know?
I'm good.
I'm curious.
Pretty sure a 7 does not work.
Well, I guess we don't have to ask Kelly now.
Oh.
I guess
Jesus
I've
Christ,
seen
now I have
servant in
fucking-
the metro.
I usually go with mage
Okay,
hand
so-
myself.
That was good. That was good. I laughed at that.
Actually, I can't see that, so I'm gonna use a pink dot that I can actually see. So he is affected by a hypnotic pattern. The ship is moving, and his speed
I know
is
it
now
is.
0.
I know
So,
it is. Does he just fall into the ocean?
he stays aloft. He just can't move.
Okay. And when does he stop not being in that?
I'll get to that on the top of the round. So after Reshi's turn, I'll move that.
I still have a bonus action. Thank you very much.
What you got?
I didn't say it was Reshi's turn. I said after Reshi's turn, I'll move him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mr.
For my-
Defensive Pants.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna use the cloak of billowing that I totally stole from.
Cloak of Billowing's an action to make it billow.
It's a bonus action.
Is it only a bonus action?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's a full action. Let me double check.
A
While
bonus
wearing this cloak,
action.
you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
Sure.
I'm gonna use my hypnotic pattern to make this guy really stupid. He's just gonna watch the boat drift fly, or the boat just sail off. And I'm gonna have my cape billow very dramatically in the wind.
Damn it!
Well-
It is a bonus action. Fine.
Eat a.
I put it in there because I thought it was a full action, but I thought it would be ridiculous. And I was like, I know Genie's gonna use this even if it is a full action.
Well, you just now I'm literally gonna billow in the wind every single time I don't need to heal somebody. That's on you.
R.I.P. people getting bardic inspiration from you. All right, now it's Reshi's turn.
All right, so I want to go downstairs, but does the hypnotic pattern affect me?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna head downstairs. That's right by Tails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have anything in the way, or can I just go straight there?
Oh, I mean, technically, there's like the mast in the way.
By
Okay.
the way,
You have enough. You have enough to get like right inside the door.
Okay. That's where I'm going.
To go below decks.
I can't do anything out here, so I might as well go down below the decks.
Yeah, I'll put this. Let's go the blue dot on you. And
Okay.
Move you.
So-
over
my brain immediately says that
there.
Genie's hypnotic pattern is just him standing there, helicopter in it, just
Ah,
Dude,
swinging it, just swinging
there's
it.
a visual.
okay. So Reshi, you are going below decks.
I mean, can I table talk? Is there anything I can do out here, honestly? Because I do literally just face-on-face damage. Unless I take a missile, I can deflect that, but there's nothing happening my direction. So I'm kind of feeling
You
like
can actually use deflect missiles on those tail spikes.
that's what I was thinking about doing, but they haven't shot at me. So maybe I could just stay out in the top and see if they shoot at me, and I can deflect it back my next turn. Can I hold deflect missile?
Well, deflect missiles a reaction anyway,
So
so
if
you
it
don't
happens,
have
okay.
to hold it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
So
just
do you
wait at
want
the
to
top.
stay on? You want to stay outside then, like next to the door? We can put you there.
Yeah, I'll stay right. But yeah.
All right, cool. We'll put you there. Yeah, may want to invest in a ranged weapon. I think short
I know.
bows count as monk weapons.
The problem with ranged weapons is they only go up to like 70 or 80 feet, I think, on mine.
Well, they do have a maximum range that you can shoot with disadvantage. Most of those are like over 300 feet.
What's something to think about from now on?
Like,
Darcy?
these guys could be further away and shoot at you with disadvantage. 100 is just there. Like, they don't have disadvantage if they're within 100 feet. But they are intelligent creatures, so why would they get closer than they have to, right?
Right.
At the top of the round, the boat moves forward. The manticores stay, with the boat as best they can. The other one doesn't and gets moved nearly off the screen. That's gonna bring us back to Tail.
Alrighty. Ready for my plan, guys? Tail is gonna run up here and jam the immovable rod in the captain's wheel so that the ship continues going straight. And then he's gonna run under deck.
Cool.
What a
And-
sensible thing. It's
Wait,
just
what did
sensible.
you do to the captain's wheel?
What a practical thing to do.
I wedged the immovable rod in it. I did not activate the immovable rod. I wedged the immovable rod in it.
Okay.
If I would have activated it, it would have just ripped its ass off and gone in the way of the manticore. So, and then this guy, let's see, 1, 10, 15. He's gonna fly on over to this manticore.
Let's put you there because you're under. Cool. How far can he go?
Shoot 'em.
He's got 40 feet, so he can't actually reach the manticore
Okay,
yet,
so he's
but
like
he can
60
fly
feet
out
now.
to the manticore. So,
Alrighty.
and then I'm gonna get my butt underneath deck there.
Basically.
I'm just gonna drag myself over here to say I'm under deck.
is still within range of Reshi. So that one, it's like stuck, is gonna shoot at the one creature that is basically still within range of him.
It's charmed.
It just speed is 0.
Each creature sees on a
It's
failed save,
charmed.
the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
The thing's just sitting there. It's
While
not doing
charmed by
anything.
this spell, the creature is incapacitated
I
and
missed
has
the
a
word
speed of 0.
incapacitated. My
Yeah,
bad.
just hanging out.
Yeah, okay. So he does nothing. Which brings us down to 9 spikes.
I know what I was doing here. Just hanging out.
Genie read his character sheet and spells. Oh my god, where's the fucking meteor? We're all gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It used it in a unconventional yet completely sensible way.
Look, I don't want to inflate your ego, but that was that
It's
was
sort of
a
exactly what that's
brilliant
supposed to be.
choice. You know, that was all the things you could do. That was pretty
Sounds like-
fucking clever.
This looks like brilliant, but
Okay, this time around, they're still gonna go after Quothe because he's big and would be a nice meal. They're gonna skip Vilmar because he's kind of hard to hit. So we're gonna go after Quothe, Reshi, and Rowan this time around. 3 spikes apiece, boys.
Who has the lower AC, Kothe or Reshi?
I have less, I think.
I don't know.
She has less, but Rowan has the worst, right?
He's got a
Yeah,
15
he's-
AC now.
We're the
Oh,
same.
okay, then they're tied, yeah.
Reshi, you first.
Well, I want to impose disadvantage on one of the creatures attacking. I mean, K-Money, like K-Money AC versus Reshi. I don't know if
I can deflect it if it hits me.
It'd be me or Rowan would be the best. Rowan would be the best.
Literally
Oh,
a
I'm
9,
not
a
gonna
10, and
hit
a
you.
12. I
Yeah.
don't think any of them hit you, Reshi.
Kiss
You
my
just
world.
like do like a cool flip and just the 3 like Matrix style. You're like halfway through a no hands cartwheel, and one like goes past your armpit, one goes between your legs, one goes like right past your head, and it's like chunk 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 right into the deck of the ship. We're gonna go after Quothe next. 10, a 10, and a 6. No, it's there because now I'm rolling like shit. And hey, Rowan, get pinned to that fucking masthead. How about it? A 22, an 18, and a 16. All
Holy
against
shit.
Rowan.
See what happens
Those
when
were
you
those
get that
rolls.
too?
Why couldn't one of each of those rolls been against all of the?
can I use my DM on that shit or?
Yeah,
That's not how that works.
no, no.
Damn it!
If you got 30 HP or higher,
Yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about it. 12 plus 9 is 21 points of damage. 3 spikes, just chunk chunk. Literally, as you're like holding on, you're like, you know, like a koala on a tree. You're just gripping this masthead because you just about fell off. It just like one goes through your shoulder, one goes through like a leg, like the other one goes like right into your hand and just pins you into the masthead as you're crawling.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, you take 21 points of piercing damage. Rowan. I forgot about the crew of the ship. They should have gone before. One of them's gonna run up to the ship's wheel, just in case they have to move it. But they're basically hunkering down beside it. The other one.
I'm gonna die on this deck. Fuck them. I haven't jammed that shit. I'm leaving. I ain't dying like that.
Yeah. The other ones are gonna go below decks. The
So
first
it's wrong?
mate
Okay.
takes the first mate takes the wheel, but the other ones are gonna go below decks. I think. Let me just group these up here. We'll put them beside the boat.
Is Rowan pinned to that thing, or is he like able to get away?
He'll have to use his bonus action to like pull himself off of these spikes. Then it'll be half his movement to stand up, and then he'll be able to like make it onto the boat and still have like an action to cast a spell or something. It is Vilmar's turn. As you're thinking about what to do on your turn, the first mate, who's now like at a jammed ship's wheel, he's not trying to take the immovable rod out or anything. He does shout over to Rowan though. He's like, "Hey, let me know if there's like rocks and shit in front of us so I can like steer out of the way. You know, because you're up there."
And Ron's like, because I just got hit in the stomach with like 3 fucking spikes.
All I can do is. Do I have to go around the mast? Right?
Yeah.
So I go. Closest I can get to him.
Well, you can hold your action to cast a spell or something if he comes towards you.
Okay, so if I can hold like laying hands or cure wounds if he comes next to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's what I'm gonna do. Because the only thing I was thinking I was gonna use healing word, but that's only gonna get like a 1d4 plus.
I mean,
Table talk, you're gonna have to move closer to him to do it because he's prone and he has to use half his speed to get up anyway.
yeah, he literally gets right. You could literally get right next to each other if Rowan moves.
Yeah, because if I can't dash, that's as far as I can go is 30 feet. That's my movement speed.
Well, I can get to him and bring him back to.
Rowan he can move 15 feet. So
Here.
he can move there.
I can get here if I dash.
You could, yeah, I was gonna say you dash.
I would just go downstairs. Because if I can get here and he can get to me, then I'll just hold my lay on hands.
Yeah, I think
I can give him. I can empty my lay on hands, which is 27 points. So, I think that's probably
That's a good chunk of healing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need to heal me. I mean, I have heals too. I'm fine.
Yeah, but you just how far down are you?
Can I throw Vilmar?
I'm like half health. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Please, I'm fine.
Yeah, you get hit by those spikes again, you're gonna be like dead.
Well, we'll figure it out when we get there, but I don't think I'm going to.
Okay, so we're gonna go underneath, and then Rowan's gonna be the only target.
Why is everybody going underneath? Just kill these zombies.
We can't.
They have a lot of spikes, and even I'm out of range.
I'm gonna go here and hold my action to either use cure wounds or lay on hands. My healing action. And that'll be my move. So, Quite
got a healthy number of spikes. I am keeping track.
I think they have like 20 or 30 spikes, or they have some stupid number. Like it's going to be a bad fight.
Like 10 rounds of this? Okay.
I don't know how many they actually have. I just know that they probably have enough to kill us. So maybe get under decks and make them come to us.
Okay. I think if I put a trophy from an animal down on the deck, it might distract him. Or 10 rations.
Too bad manticores
try.
don't like pasta.
Truth.
I just
I'll say this, since Vilmar crit his one skill check. Manticores have been known to, you can barter with them. They're intelligent creatures. They're driven by hunger and stuff.
Only barter with steel.
It's up to you. But offering them like an offering, that's not without the realm of possibilities.
There's a dead captain. I mean, can't they just chomp on him for a little bit?
Yeah, there's one dead captain. That there's 4 manticore.
Fresh meat right there.
Yeah, they seem
Okay.
huge. Like, I mean,
Since all these sailors are in a line, could I literally like skewer all 3 of them?
They're down below now.
Oh,
They're below
damn it.
decks.
Well, there went
Why
the
are you
3 bodies
attacking
we
the
need.
sailors?
Just trying to feed these manticores, brother, with something other than you.
Oh.
just get under the
Okay,
deck.
I'm
and
going
then
under
they'll come
deck.
to- Jesus Christ.
Go under the damn deck.
I mean, you already lost your captain, so what's the rest of the crew that knows how to sail the
Right.
ship, right?
As a bonus action, I want to flip off Vilmar and then go below decks.
Fair enough.
I'll just blow
I
the
believe we have some art for this.
Not on hand.
Well, literally, you do on your hand, but
Did we lose our...
Alright, go there's below decks.
Right, Rowan.
I
Hi.
found it. I found it. It's in magic items and treasure.
We know what it is.
yes.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, the ring of counterspell.
Free counterspell, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The ring. The ring, yeah. I thought you were talking about the picture of Quothe that I drew flipping the bird in one of those recaps. I was like, that is something I don't have in Roll20, that asset.
You know you go to sleep looking at that image every night, Jeff. Don't lie.
Yeah, but it's not in Roll20. It's my
Okay.
desktop image.
This is my turn, right?
Yep, what are we doing, Ron? Come to Papa.
I cast Hypnotic Pattern again.
Cool.
Concentration spell.
Well, the other guy's way far away now at this point.
Yeah, he's right where he is on the map.
Fuck. I thought he was farther away than that. Why is this boat going so slow?
'Cause
It's been 12 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
not
that would
even.
stop the
It's been like
concentration on
6
him, huh?
seconds.
But as a bonus to
Yeah.
your thought process here, that one at least can't attack you and Vilmar. So if you did it on one that is within range of you, it might help. Because I'm pretty sure that other one's
Sure.
like 150 feet from you, and I don't know what its range is, but
It could still attack you guys, but it would be with disadvantage.
How do you get? Where's the under the deck area? Since,
Couldn't it
The stair, basically this right next to the stairs where Reshi is. Like those stairs
50
go
feet, I'm not-
technically go up to where the ship's wheel is, but
I'm
there's
not,
like
I'm not
a
getting there.
door
I'm
on
not
either
getting
side.
there because I already have to use half my fucking movement to get up.
Half your movement and your bonus action to unpin yourself from the masthead.
I'm gonna use. Well, first off, I'm gonna use a cantrip here. How about that? Use a cantrip first. Chill touch.
Cool.
Whoa, 120 feet. Yeah, nice.
So that is like a ranged spell attack. That was the
D28.
description.
2d8. Yeah.
Well, you have to attack the manticore, so you have to actually make the attack. That's just the spell description.
Well,
But that would be like a d20 plus your charisma modifier plus your proficiency if you just want to roll the die.
are you fucking kidding me?
That's a 2.
Did you add your stuff to that though?
What's
It don't
your
matter.
So plus 3 is 5 for your proficiency bonus, and what's your
Plus
is your
his DM.
charisma, is your charisma
said
modifier a 9?
Yeah, you do have DM. You can.
He did say that. I heard him.
I
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he did.
No, I
Yeah.
did. You didn't hear it. I
Yeah,
used
no,
my
I
I used my DM. use my
You do
DM.
have Bardic though.
You can use your DM inspiration if you want, and you still have Bardic as well.
I've got to. It was a fucking 2. It was a goddamn 2. What do I do with the DM? Do I roll again?
Yeah, you roll the attack. It basically gives yourself advantage on a roll.
All right.
Remember, you got 2 instances of it, so don't take it off your screen. You still have
Okay.
DM inspiration.
And that spell
You
should
just
be
can't
where all
use
your-
it again.
What the?
Fucking A.
Well, that worked out nicely
Hey, Genie Bro, how does this make you feel?
for the DM.
I want you look at the camera. Tell us how you feel.
A 3?
A 3. Exactly, a 3. So that's gonna bring you up to. Let's see. Charisma is +4. So that brings you up to a 10. Do you want to use your bardic inspiration on that?
Sure.
All right, roll a d6. Remember, your bardic inspirations are a d8, but the ones that chat gives you always stay a d6. So roll a d6.
You're rocking it, bro.
Jesus.
So you miss.
Oh.
You got very close, and the only reason I encouraged you to use bardic is because mathematically it was possible, and not just like only if you hit a 6. Like, you had a fairly good chance of doing it, but a 2's not enough, unfortunately, buddy.
So now we know their AC is at least 16.
So that's your bardic inspiration burned. If you want to mark that on your screen so people can maybe give it back to you if they want. Knowing your bard, that fucking hand's going right for the fucking Manicore's junk, probably, to punch him in the nuts. He just does like an aileron roll or a barrel roll in the parlance of our times. Zips right around that fucking hand, and it just shoots off into the distance. But if you want to stand up and move in, you could get healing by Vilmar. You can move up next to Vilmar. Here, I'll
Can I
do
use
that. I'll do that.
Why would you do that for me? Because I was gonna use a bonus action here.
Oh, okay. So you stay pinned to the thing. What do you use your bonus action for? Is your cape billow in the wind again?
No. Am I at disadvantage with that?
What?
With me being like on the mast?
No.
No.
All right. I want to use where's it at? I have a spell for this. Healing word.
Oh, cool. So just so you're aware, you use healing word, you cannot stand up and move into the ship. Because you're still pinned by those spikes.
I understand that.
Okie dokie. Pop that healing word, baby. Hey, nice higher level cast. You get +1 to that 8.
Jesus
Heal
Christ.
for 9. Maybe you should have gotten a 20 on that D20 tattoo that you got today.
Yeah, this is feeling like it.
I mean, it could be worse, and you know, could be worse. You haven't crit failed yet. You can add that healing back. Reshi, it is your turn. The fewer targets on the ship deck there are, the more likely it is that you'll be able to throw a spike back at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up and because I think I can handle it. Hopefully, no, I don't know. I'm gonna move below decks. I'm gonna expedite this party down below. Honestly, I'm going down below.
I got this. You know what?
No, I don't.
It.
No, fuck it. Exactly. No, I'm not gonna do it. Because if they get in trouble, I can come back up. So I'm just gonna go down.
All right, you're gonna go below decks.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. Let's put the blue dot on you. Down here with the rest of the group, below decks. That is the ship's turn. All right, this guy is finally off the map, although he's not on our screen because it's only so big on the stream. But the one manticore that was at the very edge of the actual play map is gone. I mean, he's not gone. He's still just hovering there. This guy is taking the first mate. We're gonna move this guy's dead body. Put the first mate there. He is cowering, so he's taking the dodge action, basically. And the ship's... Yeah, that's the ship's turn. Tail.
I'm gonna do this one a little bit out of order. I'm gonna move the shade first.
On the 2.
Move him here. And then he's gonna use the rest of his movement to float up. And now that he is at the height and 30 feet away from each of them, he is going to use one of his sweet, sweet abilities, Dreadful Scream. The spirit screams. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC, or be frightened by the spirit for 1 minute. The frightened creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns, ending the effect on a success. You have to beat a 15, sir.
Okay, so he flies... Said he has a flying speed of 40, right?
Yeah, he went over 20 and
Yes.
up 20 to put him within 30 feet of them.
I think that mathematically works. I have to roll a... We said wisdom save?
Yep.
Okay, this will be for the guy on the left, and this will be for the guy on the right. A 12 and a 14.
They both fail. DC 15.
Jesus Christ. All right.
They are frightened, meaning they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, as long as he's in sight of them, and they cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Cool.
Tail is going to pop his happy ass out of the decks 15 feet. And then I should have enough. Please tell me I have enough. Yes! I am going to cast Haste on Rowan.
Nice.
So Rowan, you now have +2 to your AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and an additional action on each of your turns.
Woo!
And Tail is going to go back to being a coward and run back under deck.
Fair enough. Manticore's turn. Let me just double check something. Quick. Far up, do I have to? Jesus Christ, this thing has hit points, doesn't it? Alright, so its AC looks like 14, and it's supposed to have 32.
It has
What's your
42
spell?
hit points.
How much? Wait, what?
It should have 42 hit points, unless my math is terribly wrong.
I think your math is 10 times the spell's levels. It's a level 3 spell, so 30, 32 for its constitution mod, and your spell casting ability modifier is
6.
6. So 38.
38, yeah. Let's fix that real quick.
14 armor class. Alright, these things are afraid of it, and they don't want to be afraid, even though they have disadvantage. They're gonna fucking try and murder this thing. So 6 fucking attacks onto this guy with their tail spikes. Let's do 3 at a time. So the guy on the left is gonna hit a 20, a 7, an 11. The guy on the right is gonna shoot 3 spikes and get a 19, a 7, and an 11.
2
so
hits.
Each 2 hits on this thing. 15 piercing on this dude. Unless it's like, not like fucking immune to piercing.
No, it doesn't give a shit. It's taking damage for sure.
Cool. Other guy.
It's doing its job. That's all that matters.
Yeah, so the other guy's gonna like fly up here a little bit, and he's gonna attack Rowan because he's exposed and not the dude in giant fucking plate armor. You're the easier kill.
But I'm
Also,
not.
hey,
I'm
look at
not as
that bitch.
delicious. I'm not as delicious.
Oh shit, those were all at disadvantage. Crap. So that should have been a 23, a 15, and an 8. So 2 of them hit. Let me go back to normal. Tail spike.
Well, he does have +2 to his AC, so I believe only one of those hits.
Oh right, because haste is AC as well. So only 7 piercing damage, not the 10. You're lucky.
Ha!
You take 7 more piercing damage, and it is Vilmar's turn.
Well, Vilmar is just gonna go help Rowan.
You guys are so worried about me. It's all good. We're good, guys. We're all good, guys.
Goes off.
Remember, this is happening in 6 seconds. It's like this is all happening like super fast. So I'm gonna just run. Vilmar's gonna just move over there and basically assist him up, remove the spikes, get him to where.
Yeah, if you want to use your action, you can rip the spikes out of him and help him stand up.
Am I gonna
Do
take
it like a
damage for that?
band-aid. Just quickly.
Yeah, just quickly rip him out. Like, this is gonna hurt for a sec, you fool. Rip him out.
Cool. It
Hopefully-
hurts, Rowan, but you don't take any extra damage.
Nice.
Shame.
God damn, Dad.
Shame.
Be cool.
Shame.
You sassy.
The sword that you have, Quothe, likes that you are wishing injuries upon anybody. Roll a d4 and give yourself some temporary hit points.
Oh shit.
All right.
Damn.
Your sword like whispers to you. It's like, yes, yes. Now is the
I
hour.
forgot that
of
we
our
had the weird
undoing.
sword. I forgot that there was a weird sword.
Yeah, that sword continues like, I call you to the slaughter, murder everyone on board.
God
Do
damn
it.
it, sword.
Do it.
Be cool, sword.
It can't hear you.
Looks like somebody's gonna have to find an exorcist by the end of this fight.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is like
Alright.
the first crazy fight you guys have gotten into a while. It's getting excited.
Well, it's K Money's turn, so.
Look, it's got a specific set of kinks, okay? It's like really into S&M.
Okay. I'm going to give in to the temptation of the sword and start murdering sailors.
Wait, what?
What?
One more time for Big Fudge.
Oh no, we've got problems, guys.
All right, make an attack. Which sailor are you doing? Who are you killing?
I don't know. Can't see him, so I'm going to start swinging. Whichever one gets hit, well,
Jesus.
Cool.
you guys left me with this sword.
I didn't leave you with that sword.
Sweet. The middle guy. Make an attack roll.
I get 2.
Well, yeah, you're attacking the same guy twice, right?
Yep, that's a bonus action. I want to throw a flump at him.
Alright, so he's like right in the middle of the pack.
It's getting dark.
So the 14 is gonna hit, and the 22 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage. That first attack kills him. Do you want to put your second attack on another one of the?
Absolutely.
Sick. All right. The 22. So you, right off the bat, you kill 2 of the sailors.
I'm going into a murderous rage.
The great sword is
Oh,
like, yes,
no.
more blood. Blood for the blood
Great
god.
sword, no! Great sword, no!
Feed me, quoth they. Feed me, and all the power can be yours.
I'm gonna yell at him and tell him to stop being a fuckhead.
You see, like, after you stab the first guy, and like you don't really notice it, but after you stab the second guy, you see like the blood like gets absorbed into the sword. It's like, feed me more.
Does Tail see this?
Are you throwing the flump at the this last guy?
If he's
Yeah,
alive.
You're below Dex. Tail, Reshi, and Tail, you see this.
I'm yelling
Yeah,
at him,
he's alive.
stop.
Both of you gonna stop?
Nope.
Cool. What's
He
that
never
flump
listens
do
to me.
again?
1d.
Please, let me roll up here. 16 on a dexterity saving throw. What's your, say, 8 plus your strength, I think? Plus your proficiency? What's your strength modifier? So
Strength
11.
modifier is 3.
3, so 14. Hey, Tail, make a 14 DC 14 dex save for me.
Jesus.
Balls.
This encounter got way harder. I didn't expect this to happen. Hey, cool.
You didn't expect one of our party members to just
Start
It's a
murdering?
dex save, right?
start
It's a dex
murdering the
save.
rest of the fucking ship?
No, I
Well,
did
it is
not.
our ship now, guys, because we're murdering everybody else on it.
Not gonna pass that one.
Yeah.
Nope. So it's like a D6 force damage, right? Yep, 1d6 force damage. Roll that D6 for us both, eh?
You guys did see this cursed sword in my hand for a month now.
I mean, they don't know it's cursed though. That's
They
the
actually,
thing.
yeah, nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Fine.
immediately get the instinct that it is cursed now because this is unlike what Quothe would normally do. He would not try to blow up me.
Nice. Well, he didn't try to blow you up, but you're fucking
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage. Yeah, you take 5 force damage, Tail. As the other person gets like fucking. Kind of remember? You know, remember when you hit that one dude with the force damage and he like got thrown into the ceiling and he exploded on everybody? This guy gets slammed up against the wall of the ship and just covers you in gore, Tail. The ground around you is now slippery and covered with entrails.
Tail is going to grab the flask of goblin's blood and take a swig.
Cool.
Nice.
Make a Constitution saving throw. If I remember correctly, it's like 180 proof alcohol.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
very,
God.
very strong. Constitution.
Not bad. You're not inebriated enough for it to matter, but you're feeling it. Rowan, it's your turn.
Yo. Well, okay, this has gotten really out of hand very quickly.
You don't know
Um,
anything that's going on below decks.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
You heard a
Yep,
bit
I
of
know
an
it.
explosion, but that's it.
Well, to let you know, he does have a cursed sword, so it's not like he's doing this on his own fruition. or
Again,
anything.
you still don't know that.
Rowan and Vilmar do not know that.
We don't
Rowan
know
and
that.
Vilmar don't know that. Reshi doesn't know that. Tail doesn't know that for sure.
I've seen it. I just can make assumptions at this point.
I mean, yeah, you do. You see, like, Quothe kind of mumbling to himself and, like, staring at the sword, and then he murders everybody under deck. I mean, it's a pretty good sign that something's wrong, but I'm just saying, like, technically, you guys not sure what's going on there.
In
And
case anyone
Rowan and Vilmar are completely in the dark. You have no clues yet
Okay,
whatsoever.
so I probably need to dash here, right?
Yeah, so you have to use half your movement to stand up.
No, he doesn't. I helped him up, I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what he did on his turn. He pulled the spikes out.
Ha!
Yeah. So you're standing, so, yeah. It'll take you 10 feet of movement to step into the spot where Vilmar is, because it's still difficult terrain. But after that, you have all the movement. So, what is it? You double your movement because of haste. That brings you up to you have 50 feet of movement, basically, from where Vilmar is. So you can get below decks. Just barely.
I guess I might as well, since I almost got myself killed earlier.
Can I table talk real quick?
Yeah.
Depends on what you're gonna
If
say.
it's blood for the blood glut,
Hold
yes.
on. Let me do this. If you had a cursed item and you were hearing that message, would you not do the same thing? Table talk.
Oh yeah, no, that's another thing altogether.
Okay, I just want, because I know.
I'm not
that-
holding this against Chad.
Want
I'm
to
just
be
doing what
there.
he should. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember. I'm just trying to remind everybody else. Your characters,
Don't know.
especially Vilmar and Rowan, don't know.
No, that's fine. That's fair.
Reshi
I'm
and
just
Tail can
reminding-
probably make a pretty safe guess. Something's wrong. But
I'm just reminding the other people that haven't, like, in your own mental state as a character that's playing this game, not the character, but yourself. If you had the cursed item, would you do the same thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, kind of beholden to what it says.
Yeah, I guess I want to go under the deck.
Okay. Yeah, you have basically just enough movement to get there. So I'll put you below decks.
Yay!
Put that blue dot on you. You're below decks. Vilmar, he basically just runs right past you. Reshi, you're below decks. Are you doing anything below deck?
Let me think for a second.
You do like a stunning strike on Kothe, see if he just make him stop doing anything for a little bit.
I was thinking about, I want to look at my options real quick.
At what HP can you knock somebody out?
Well, you can say that you're using non-lethal damage, and when you lowered someone to 0, they get knocked out for 1d4 hours. Other than that, like stunning strike is her best way to incapacitate you. She can try and grapple you, I guess. if
No,
that's
I'm
something else.
gonna do stunning, and I have to use choose one key point, and then what do I roll after that?
You just you roll an attack, and then he'll have to make a saving throw of some sort. Let me pull up your character sheet here.
Just my plain old monk unarmed.
Or you can use your sword if you want.
I don't want to sword him. I just kind of want to punch him and make him stop it.
Then yeah, use just a. You can use your stunning strike on any monk attack that you make, so it includes your weapons. But if you just want to use your like fists, you can do that. The one key point stunning strike: target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. So that's a 25 for 10 damage. Crothe, make a Constitution saving throw for me. I think your monk is off of your wisdom, so 2, 8,
Before we
10,
continue,
13. Crothe
is it
fails. Yeah. What?
It's
What's up?
important to note, Rach, that at this point in time, you can knock him to the ground because you used a point of key.
I thought that's what I did with my stunning.
Right,
Stunning strike makes him incapacitated until your next turn.
Right.
He's
Okay.
stunned. He's stunned, so he can't do anything. He can't move. You can also wait, no, she can't.
Anytime she spends a
I
point
thought
of
it was
key, she
when I was
can
being
use-
attacked, though.
Open hand technique. Whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you can impose 16 on a dex save to knock them prone or a strength save to knock them back. It's on flurry of blows. It's not any strike.
Yeah.
I mean, you can flurry him too if you want.
No. I'm good. I'm good with this for now.
Now your
He
fists.
stopped.
Your fists are now key empowered strikes, so it counts as magical attacks. So both of you do not reduce this bludgeoning damage. You take 10 full bludgeoning damage from the attack. But you are stunned. You can't do anything basically on your turn until the start of her next turn. But we finally triggered the next part of this curse. Quothe, as you feel your muscles tense up as she jabs you, you know that punch where you like stick your knuckle out like that and you like pop them with like your knuckle? She hits you like right in a nerve that just your whole body just like tenses up, right? And you can't like do anything for a brief moment. But the sword is inside your mind more than ever, saying, "Kill her. Kill her now." You are now, like, by rules of this weapon, you are compelled to attack Reshi when you have the chance, until she is dead or you are knocked out.
Oh my.
I'm
This is
pretty
on you,
sure
Chad.
That is what the sword does. Let me just double check, because it's been a while. Where the hell is that fucking... Or did you pick up the sword in the...
Yeah, we
The
got
vault.
it in. Yeah.
It's in the vault.
So he can't overpower that mind thought, or he can?
No, it's part of the curse. I forget what the name of the sword is. Why did I not have it in the actual...
Is it like the gambler's sword or something like that, or?
No.
It just says +1 weapon greatsword in the Vault of Eteria loot.
Well, I'm not too scared because I know these guys, if they see him kill me, they're going to come on him, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, just
Does
tabletop.
this-
Vilmar sees. I mean,
Exactly.
Vilmar already killed David because he attacked you. So
Yeah,
not that I've
Looks like we're gonna roll up another one.
I'm not too scared about it.
Now Vilmar knows Quothe, so just
Look, if we gotta kill everybody, we gotta kill everybody. Everybody die.
This is going.
Keep me
way
alive, and I'll
different
just
than
pull.
what I
I'll just bring
expected.
everybody else back. I'll be right back.
Actually, wait. I don't want that. What I need is this.
Hey, Jobus,
yeah.
which one of the two that are closest to the spirit do you want me to go after? I was thinking if I go to the one that's more towards the back, they can't move towards the back of the boat because they can't move closer to me. They're frightened of me.
Is it called Mournblade by chance?
I don't think so. I think it's
Well-
literally just like a sword of something.
Well, are you trying to save your? What I don't know what that is, but your guy
Oh,
or
no, he can die out there. I don't give a shit about him.
okay? Because
I
Vilmar's
just
like,
want him to disable one of them so you have a better chance of getting out of there.
well, I'm just gonna dash into underneath. I can make it. I can dash 60 feet, and I think it was 50 feet.
Oh, it's the Sword of Vengeance. That's what it is. So the full thing is a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Sword is cursed, possessed by a vengeful spirit. Becoming attuned to it extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the sword, keeping it in your possession at all times. While attuned to this weapon, you have disadvantage to attack with other weapons other than this one. That's the one that you know. In addition, while this sword is on your person, you must succeed. You have to succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw whenever you take damage in combat. On a failed save, you must attack the creature that damaged you until you drop to 0 hit points, or it does, or until you can't reach the creature to make a melee attack against it. You can break the curse in the usual ways, blah, 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 blah. Alright. So make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's
The
never
sword's
gonna
like
happen.
tempting you to murder Reshi.
Well, I know how to disengage, so I'm not too worried about it.
I mean, he's stunned, so you know he can't do anything for a round.
Oof.
You do okay. So your will is holding out, Quothe. This sword really wants you to fucking kill Reshi, though. Like super de-duper.
Okay, I'm gonna update the information on it.
Oh man, that totally changes what I was gonna do on my turn.
Well, I can, honestly, I can use Step of the Wind and disengage, so he can't.
Yeah, Chad, you can look up
continue that.
the on the D20 SRD. You can look up the Sword of Vengeance and just copy and paste that into.
Yeah, I did.
This sucks.
But
I'm gonna have to
Reggie, I
kill,
mean, you
I'm gonna
still have
to
a
kill King Money
second-
tonight.
You still have a second attack if you want to use it on him.
Oh,
You can
so-
flurry. You can do other stuff.
Can I Step of the Wind then? Since I have that, can I spend another
Yeah.
key and disengage? Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. So you're gonna disengage from him, which you don't have to do. He's stunned. He cannot hit you.
You can literally just walk away from it.
Yeah,
you can't
can
do
literally
shit.
just walk away. If you want
Okay.
to Step of the Wind to dash and like run twice as far, you can do that.
No, just.
But you don't have to spend the key to just disengage, because he literally cannot do anything.
I'm just disengaging.
Okay, well, like I said, you don't have to spend key to do that.
Which means
Yeah, I
breaks the
didn't spend
curse.
it. Yeah, because that should stop his attack on me then.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that'll stop the
disengaged.
blood rage because she. Well, no, it doesn't. Sorry.
Anyway, Tails, your turn.
Tail is going to carefully watch the situation and see if it escalates down there. But the Shadow Spirit is going to come over since it's now at the same height as this one, and it is going to multi-attack.
Cool.
It's going to make 2 attacks with advantage because its target is frightened, and it is a bloodthirsty spirit.
A critical hit and a 22. Both are gonna hit. Why'd you make? That's a 3rd attack.
It lagged. That's all.
Okay.
So.
But the 26 and the 22 will hit.
Yeah. And then the second one.
16. Holy moly. So 15 and 11 is 26. Another 15. On top of that is 41. Holy moly.
That's an attack.
Yeah. You can. This thing's like just. You catch it like in a fucking like vein or something, and he just like sprays blood and is quite injured off of that attack. But that was your shadow companion. What about you?
Tail is just watching the situation to see if it escalates, and if Quothe comes after any of the party members, like starts to move towards them in an aggressive way, Tail is gonna knock his ass out.
Okay, so you're holding a holding a spell.
No, he's not currently. He's just observing.
Okay. So you're not holding a spell for a reaction.
Correct. He's just preparing to if he needs to.
Cool. Let's see. This Manticore is gonna fly
What about the deckhand on the deck?
here. He's just cowering in fear. Just making sure that the ship doesn't crash into something. He's gonna fly closer. Still 100 feet up, but he's flying in towards the deck. This Manticore is gonna attack you, Vilmar, 3 times before I switch it to disadvantage, just so I don't accidentally fuck that up again. Critical fail. Cool. A 10. Nice. And an 8. Just plink,
Lovely.
plink, plink, just off your armor. One of them just flies past and just sploosh into the water. Doesn't even hit the boat. Let's switch this over to disadvantage, and then we're gonna put 6 into.
I don't think he gets advantage on me, does he? Or is it?
What?
I thought he.
No, he has a disadvantage to attack the.
Yeah,
The
he has
two-
disadvantage.
The two
Because these
down
guys up here are
here-
frightened, as long as this guy is
Oh,
in.
they're gonna
He's-
attack the shadow thing. Okay.
Well, they have disadvantage to attack anyway, but they're going to attack the shadow thing.
Ah.
They have disadvantage because they're frightened by that thing. But they don't. They're like, you want to fucking kill it.
I basically sent a wraith up to go fuck with some manticores.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So 3,
And not even a TTV wraith.
14, I think hits. The 8 and the 13 don't. And then a 6, a 9, and an 8. So literally only one that time hits it for 4 piercing.
Okay, so it's taken 19 damage.
Yippee-ki-yay! It is exactly half HP. Yeah, Vilmar, is your turn now.
I'm just gonna dash to
Everybody's
underneath.
afraid, and they get under deck.
As I enter the deck, I'll just yell up to the first mate, saying, "Get in here, you fool!" Go through the door, or whatever it is. I use a dash to do that too.
Quothe, your turn is skipped because you're stunned. Rowan, it's
Yay!
your turn.
I cast Dissonant Whisper on Quothe.
Oh my gosh.
Well, why are you doing that?
You're gonna be his next
Do
target.
it. Wait,
Yeah, actually,
why-
you don't
why
want
are
to
you
cause
doing
any
that?
damage to me.
Why are you
Any
doing
damage
that?
to me causes me to rage.
Well, before we get to that, Rowan, remember, you were above Dex when he was attacking people. You don't know that anything like that happened. You just saw Reshi stun him, but she didn't say why.
What if I just did it?
Fair enough. Cast that spell, buddy.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna do
I
that.
mean, well, you did see Reshi attack him, so
Oh yeah, but I don't want. That doesn't.
you can attack him because you saw Reshi do it.
You just ask me a
Fine.
question.
No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna do that.
I'd like to see how it plays out if I don't get the wisdom save.
I mean, you won't get the wisdom save.
I know, and that will
Motherfucker.
be sad days.
And I'll end up doing 3d8 to you or some shit like
Could just be like, hey, what the fuck is going on?
that. Why can't I just be
Hey
sensible?
guys.
Hi guys. Why are we trying to murder each other?
Very Mr. Rogers of you too.
I use enhanced ability on Quothe.
Don't you fucking do that.
I just picture Rowan with like this Bob Ross smile on his face, looking around.
Hey guys, what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Had a
What,
happy
what
little
ability
cat.
are you enhancing?
No. Hold on.
What ability
Real
are
talk.
you?
Real
What
talk.
ability? What ability?
What ability am I using?
Yeah, what do
no, I'm
What
not.
ability are
I'm
you
not.
enhancing?
No, I'm not.
What are you
I'm not
doing?
doing that. So real talk, I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm gonna obviously see that there's like some fucking discourse happening. It's like
Yeah.
something wild's happening. I don't know, really understand, and I'm immediately gonna cast calm emotions.
That's a good idea.
On Reshi, because you just punched the shit out of Quothe?
Well, it's a group thing, so it's you attempt to suppress the strong emotions in a group of people.
Cool. Okay, so this is gonna hit
Each-
everybody.
Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius, exactly.
Nice.
Does that cancel my rage?
Probably.
If the creature
Uh,
fails its saving throw, choose one of the two following effects. You can suppress any effects causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Charmed or frightened?
Is charmed fall under the sword shit?
Nope.
Okay. Then the spell ends. Any suppressed effects resume provided. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice.
Oh, so that's probably what you want to do. Make everybody indifferent to each other.
Okay.
Cool. So Tail, Reshi, Quothe, Vilmar.
So he cast
Charisma
weed.
saving throws, baby.
Cast weed.
Basically, yeah. Four,
Smoke it up, mother.
14.
Oh, I'm smoked.
Vilmar succeeds. Tail, Reshi, you fail. Quothe, give me that charisma saving throw. You might be stunned, but you're still
Yes!
alive. You also fail. So Vilmar, you were probably already indifferent to everybody, but everybody
Vilmar's
else,
gonna be fine.
you're now indifferent to each other.
Actually, no. Vilmar's the most likely to fucking murder the whole boat. That's actually bad. I'm more worried
be
about
fair-
Vilmar indiscriminately murdering everybody than I am Quothe with a fucking rage going.
I mean,
we're
you
talking
do
in
see
weight-
three. You see an exploded fucking crewmate and two crewmates in here with sword wounds in their chests, and you got in here before Vilmar did. So the only other person with a sword is Reshi and Quothe.
It's probably best that I cast calm emotions on everybody in the boat so we can
it's
try to figure things out.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, if we're going by body weight, it makes sense that the 2-foot-tall lizard wizard who weighs 30 pounds got stoned first.
Right. Fair enough. Reshi, it's your turn.
Well, I have calm emotions. Can I do anything?
I mean, you can still take actions. It's just you're now indifferent to the group around you. So, like, you're just like, they're cool. Everything's fine now. But you still have fucking manticores, like, fucking flying around the ship.
Would they still even care about that? I mean, It's just
Determining about creatures of your choice. So he just cast it on the group below decks. Rowan didn't include the manticores.
No, I
Okay,
didn't know. It's
so-
just it's everybody. So we stop fucking murdering each other on the boat right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it just like literally made them like everybody's just like chill now, and so like they didn't like
No,
forget.
just for creatures for his choice. So he basically
Okay.
stopped you guys from infighting. Is all that happened.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay,
she's
so
still worried about that.
I'm not worried about. Okay, so if they come down to the ship, then I'm gonna fight them. But for right now, I'm fine.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action.
Yeah.
Very cool. As we get to the top of the round, I gotta pee real bad, so we're gonna take a quick break here. We'll be right back to hopefully finish up this encounter in the next 30 minutes. But yeah, we'll find out. We'll be right back. We are back from the break, everybody. We are hot in the middle of combat here. Our characters are now, quote unquote, safely below decks, perhaps, trying to get these manticore to land on the deck so that they're in melee range. They can like rush out and attack these dudes. Unfortunately, below decks, Quothe succumbed to his sword's curse and murdered some people below decks, so that's something we're dealing with. But Reshi stunned him, and he passed his wisdom save, so he is not compelled to murder her. But the sword really wants. So DM inspiration. So Reshi already has DM. Rowan, you already have DM inspiration as well.
Oh, he's in the next one.
Vilmar, guys, use your DM inspiration so that these channel points don't go to waste.
I used that earlier.
Well,
It didn't work.
all you gotta do is land these stupid manticores and make them come within my spell range.
Or my
You
sword
can
range.
climb to- you could climb to the top of the crow's nest and shoot spells at him too.
Yes, the
Oh,
non-athletic librarian is going to climb the 40-foot mast. That's
Hey, I just-
happening.
All I said is that it takes an entire turn. I didn't say you have to make any checks. Anyway, Tail, it is your turn.
So seeing, well, I got calm emotions. Now it would still apply then. Seeing that Quothe has been violent, in general, I'm going to cast Mage Hand and attempt to remove his weapon while he is stunned.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. So yeah, that works.
Okay. I'm just going to
wait,
put it
how
on the
much-
ground next
how
to my
much-
feet.
How much can it lift, Mage Hand?
10 pounds.
Okay, yeah, that works. There's a great sword weighs 6 pounds.
Get it out of
pounds.
here.
Yep.
Is there a porthole you can throw it out?
Throw it over this. Exactly. Throw it.
Oh, dude.
There
I'd be
are-
so
Okay,
mad.
whoa.
There
You'd
are.
be so mad. Hold on, but I
There
think
are.
that's like actually a legitimate thing here.
I can
There
put
is-
he
some-
doesn't-
100% there are portholes. There's even
Dude.
yeah,
Well, then they
there's
can
portholes.
jump out the
There's
portholes.
windows.
I'm not going to throw it into the ocean yet. I have no proof that it is a dangerous item.
Do
I
it.
just know that there was
Do
a
it.
very dangerous person
Do
and I
it.
took the weapon from them. If we decide to deal with it after, that's fine. So I'm
You
just
had
gonna have
one
the
chance.
shade. I'm gonna have the shade do his thing. Let's see, advantage. Uh, 23 and a 22.
See,
Killing Rin on a 9 out of 17 is 26 damage, correct? Am I doing my math right? 26 damage? Oh my god. So close, but not quite enough to kill this manticore.
Jeez.
Just barely. He's a fucking bee's dick from death. But that is going to take us to the manticore's turn. This one's still flying for now. Let me go here. This one's gonna appear on the map again, as it is flying as fast as it fucking can to catch up to this fucking ship. Actually, you know what? He's a little bit further away from the ship than that, so let me put him... I'm gonna put him like right up here at the top of the screen. Can you guys see that or no?
Mm-hmm.
I mean on the stream. I don't think they can see that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll put him at the top of the screen. He's behind the boat, technically, but he's that far away from the boat. So instead of him being like 40 feet north of the boat, he's 40 feet west of the boat, but he's within like flying distance again. Because the calm emotions is concentration, so he was freed. But with that, he is 40 feet off the back end of the... Okay, so yeah. He's technically within range. This one's gonna fly over here. They're all going to shoot at the shadow creature. 2 of them still have disadvantage. So we'll roll those first. A 19, a 17, and a 7. 2 of those are gonna hit this guy. 17. Let's knock that off first.
It is a dick's whisper away from dying.
Yeah, it is also a dick's whisper away from dying. Let's do the second disadvantaged one, because wouldn't it be poetic if the disadvantaged ones were the ones to kill this guy? An 18, a 7, another 18 on this guy.
It is impossible for you to roll too low on damage. It is dead.
So yeah, the fucking thing, it is out of here.
It did its job.
Yeah. So this guy hasn't done anything yet. He's gonna hold his action, but he's gonna land right up here on top of the ship, like basically right above where you guys would come out the door. These 2 used their actions, but they're gonna fly over here and they're gonna land on the ship.
Does Vilmar perceive
You hear all of you guys hear a loud thud in like the roof above the stairwell, and you hear the first mate of the ship scream in fear. You also hear some less loud thuds from further away on the ship, as it seems like 3 of them have landed on the boat. Vilmar, it is your turn.
Okay.
Remember, the door is to the north of the stairs, technically.
Could I exit it and get to the one on the top deck? Or that?
Yeah. You can. Is that what you want to do?
Thinking about it.
I mean, after everything you're seeing down here, are you sure I want to go up there? Just saying.
Dice to decide what Vilmar's gonna do.
Today, Junior.
Yeah, I know.
Vilmar, there's something wrong with Quothe. Saying.
What a RP!
Vilmar, like he enters the door and he sees all the dead people. And he's like, "What the fuck is going on in here?" And then he hears the thud upstairs, and he's going
That classic Vilmar line.
And he's
What
gonna
an RP.
step out, and he's gonna. Well, before he steps out, he'll bonus action brandishing smite on himself.
What's Vilmar's god?
He's called the Justicar. He is the
So
human
great.
god of law and like war technically, but not like conquest war, not like imperialism, but just like the one that like warriors look to for protection in battle and stuff like that. But justice, law, and protection in battle.
And drugs. The god of
no.
drugs.
No, that is the twin gods, the prankster and the jester, I think. What are they
Oh,
called?
I thought that was the Rowan.
That's Rowan's god.
I've been called a god a few times, so I would just assume the god of drugs is probably just me.
I mean, you can try and become the god of drugs.
No one's gonna stop me.
And as a half elf, I mean, you can certainly pray to human god. I mean, anybody can pray to whatever gods they want. But I mean, like you have like the cultural heritage to back it up. Let's see, human halfling pantheon. Oh, sorry, the prankster and the gambler, twins. They're chaotic neutral, trickery, celebration, luck, and
Them shits
fortune.
do sound like me. What the?
Yeah. It's a brother and a sister. But as you would know in the human religion, they're more figureheads. You're not exactly sure if those two are the original gambler and prankster, but it's always a male and female god. But you're never exactly sure which one's which, because they like to prank people and take wagers on whether or not they're a boy or a girl. All right, Vilmar, you pop out from there using some of your movement. Let me take that blue off because you're up there. That triggers this Manticore's held action. He's right above the door, just like waiting for someone to come out, because he's been watching you dudes. And so he's gonna fucking swipe at you with his claw, swipe at you with his other claw. Oh shit, still on disadvantage, but those were luckily the left ones, so those would have been the normal hits anyway. And then he tries to bite your face. All gonna miss. They're all gonna miss. But you still have a movement to like get around up the stairs and stuff. You will take an opportunity attack because you have to run to the front of the stairs. But you can make it to him and fucking go ham on this guy if you want.
Well, I thought I didn't know. Yeah, I was in the wrong
opportunity attack is not going to hit either because you have too much armor. In my opinion.
So minus the I just realized the branding spite was a conscious spell, so I forgot that it was. So you can not count that damage. I'm not gonna cast it. So I want to keep my shield up.
Fair enough. So yeah, longsword's gonna hit. 24 is gonna hit as well.
So the first attack is the 16 plus the 11, and I haven't rolled damage for the second attack.
16 plus 11. Okay. So 27 so far. Second set of damage.
That's lag.
9 and 3, right?
Mm-hmm. And then. Where's my divine smite? 2. Oh no. Plus another 11.
Plus another. Okay, so. Wait, an 8? You higher level casted it too, so it's only 19 damage?
Yeah, 19, sorry. Yeah.
You almost killed this guy in like one go. He's fucking mad. But it is Quothe's turn now. You have been released. Your sword is no longer with you. You really want to get that sword. Its psychic connection to you is still spurring you on to murder Reshi, but you haven't taken any other damage from her, so you don't have to like make the check or anything. You're still like in control. You don't have to go murder Reshi, but you can still hear the.
Where's my sword?
It's over by tail, so you'd have to, like, I don't know, 15 feet of your movement to go get it.
It is in the grasp of the mage hand, being kept away from you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to throw a flump his direction and charge for my sword. Oh wait, I gotta re-rage. I forgot because calming emotion, right?
Yeah, you have to re-rage.
Rage something bad. Rage something bad.
Rage something
Good
bad
for us.
for the party. Rage something bad for the
No,
party.
good for the party.
That
Okay,
is
so-
an 8. Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. You're not holding anything. Well, until your rage ends, the weapon's damage changes to force. It gains the light thrown properties of the normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand.
Okay, is Mage Hand a
re-
concentration?
No, it's just a cantrip.
no.
It's just going
It's
on.
a cantrip. But
Okay.
you'd still have to make a check for for you to like grab it if you wanted to grab it.
I want to try to distract him and increase my odds of getting the sword if possible by throwing one of my other swords, which will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm going to throw the Scythe of Death at him.
Oh my
Fair.
god.
Jesus Christ.
I love
Next
that
week, we're
you're
looking for a new
technically
player.
not compelled to do this by the sword, but you're doing it anyway. I would love it.
Oops, I didn't roll disadvantage. My bad.
You hear that right, Chad? You're not compelled by the sword to do this.
Well, I'm compelled by the sword to keep
Get
it
it
and
back.
never put it down. Yes.
That's true. I mean, that is true.
Oh god, I'm glad you had disadvantage. My armor class is 11, so you do
Oof.
not manage to hit me.
No, if you hit
Okay.
an armor class, that hits.
It
You have to
hits.
match or exceed. That's how
Yeah,
armor
match
class
or
works,
exceed.
bro.
What are you talking about?
Ah, you're right. You're right. You would have had to roll a 10. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by it.
Cutting words.
Okay, that's your second use of bardic inspiration.
Trust me, I know.
I appreciate it.
Roll a d8, Rowan. So -4. That's only going to be 8.
You do not hit.
Oh no, he hits. He just.
Oh wait, no, it's for the
It
damage.
takes
Okay.
off damage. It's 8
Okay.
damage. Tail, you take 8 damage.
And while I'm doing this, I want to be able to dash, or not dash, but race to my sword.
Yeah. It's only 15 feet away from you. You can do that.
Okay.
Reshi, you do get a attack of opportunity. He's leaving your threat range. You can try and stun him again.
Gonna do it.
Please, yeah, because I'm about to.
I'm going to key, and I'm going to
Let's make
Let's
a
see.
normal. You can use your sword or just your unarmed strike, whichever one you want.
unarmed.
Table talk. So HP doesn't matter when it comes to a knockout.
It does. You have
Yeah,
to
So
drop.
maybe
Still have
you
to be
might
dropped
want
to
to not.
0. You still have to be dropped to 0. to
Okay,
get
so
knocked
what I'm
out.
saying is, as a helpful maneuver, if you're intending to incapacitate me, using your strongest attacks probably would be helpful.
Well, the stunning strike. So she hits you. You take 10 damage. You have to make a Constitution saving throw first to resist getting stunned. If you get stunned, you lose your next turn. If you get knocked out, like legitimately knocked out, you're just knocked out for an hour. But stunning
Okay.
strike is like how you lock people down until they get to 0. So roll that Constitution save for me, Quothe. You're gonna have to beat. 24
Ooh.
beats it. You are not stunned. Please make a Wisdom saving throw for me, Quothe.
Jesus.
An 8, you fail. The sword compels you to kill Reshi.
Fuck.
You make a so Tail. I'm gonna ask you to make a. Fuck, I don't even know how you would do this with Mage Hand. I guess it would be.
Arcana? Because
Yeah, make an Arcana check, and Quotha, you make an Athletics check.
I'm gonna use my
Nice.
DM too.
Oh,
Do I? Well, yeah. Yeah, I want to use my
you
DM.
already clicked it. You can use Bardic
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, I want to use Bardic. Yeah.
So D6.
Isn't it
D6?
still out of his reach either way?
Well, yeah, it's a D6. So roll that D6, baby. I mean, technically, 18 does not hit. Quothe, you take 15 feet. You still have 25 feet left. You grab
Okay,
your
I'll-
sword out of that stupid little magic hand that this punk-ass wizard tried to fucking cast on your precious sword. You still have your turn. You raged. And you
Okay.
grabbed your sword. You still have your attacks. And Reshi is fucking preventing you from getting jiggy with it with your sword. The
So
sword compels you. It says, "Now is the hour. Take your true place in this world." Quothe, feed me blood. I want dragon blood. The
I
most
hate this
powerful
fucking-
blood in
I
the
hate-
world.
Good.
And as you failed your wisdom saving throw, you are indeed compelled to fight her until one of you are at 0 or you cannot reach her. And right now you both have the same speed. So no matter
Okay.
how far away she runs from you, you can get her, and you're trapped on a boat with each other.
How much health do you have, Quothe?
Enough.
that's yeah. I'm
Enough.
Wait, he
God damn
took
it.
20 damage, right, from me?
I'm
Yeah.
a token on the board at the moment.
Yeah,
took
he's
20
got a
damage
lot
from-
of health. He's got a
Yeah,
lot of
he's
health.
a-
I'm just
he's
trying
a
to figure
big
out
boy.
when I...
But he
He's
should
a
be in the.
big boy. Stop
He should
metagaming,
be-
Sam.
You subtract the 20 that I took from you.
He should be
Okay,
in the.
can I use reckless attack to throw my weapon at her?
Well, you weren't holding that sword, so you could throw the you could throw the scythe at her. Otherwise, you can just.
Well, I
step
already
up.
threw the scythe and didn't call it back, so I got you. So now I just have the sword. I could
No,
call
you
the
have great
scythe
sword.
back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rolling
but
the
I
great
can't
sword.
call the great. Okay, so I'll just move to her and reckless attack
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, you have extra attacks, so yeah. And if you remember, if you like crit on it, you get that extra thing, right? Because you're a great weapon master as well, I believe.
Mhm.
So that still works for her. And if you roll a 1 or a 2 on any of the damage rolls, you get to re-roll that damage.
Oh
So
shit!
Both
The
of those
sword's
are gonna
named Tinder.
hit, baby.
Curbside said he was the cursed sword.
It's true.
Okay.
Tinder-sama is now the cursed sword.
I don't know why it showed all the information, but
Who knows? 14 and 15 is a total of 29 slashing damage to you, Reshi. Actually, hold on, wait. Please roll a d6 for me there, Quothe. One of your dice was a 2, so you get to re-roll that.
Oh my
I do
god.
believe.
Does he have enough movement to get back to Reshi?
Yeah, he's got 40 feet. He used 15 to get
Oh.
to you.
I didn't know he had 40 feet. I thought he only had 30.
He's a barbarian, baby. He's got that.
Yeah,
40.
he's fast. He's very fast.
So actually add another 2 to that. So 31 slashing damage to you, Reshi. If we look over here at her HP, she does not have much more than 30. Just to show you guys that. Reshi, do you take 31 points of damage?
Chad, you're probably sleeping on the couch tonight, homie.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, you guys are. We're talking about something else here.
So you should be down to that, Reshi.
as a bonus, wait.
Wait, I had 45 and I took how much?
Wait. You have, do you have 45 HP?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Oh, you had
She
40.
does.
That was 41.
it's 45.
Yeah. 45 minus 31. Okay, so you're down to 14 now, Reggie.
That's still nothing. Okay.
Rowan.
Does he have the sword back?
Yes.
He does.
Yeah, he
has
does.
he has his great sword back.
Jesus Christ.
You can tell that it's talking to him because he's like mumbling his mouth a little bit as like he's like can't hear what he's really saying, but it seems like he's talking with his sword. And he just fucking tried to kill Reshi.
To help you guys a little bit, the only reason this is still going on is because Reshi attempted to stun me on the way to the sword.
They don't know that. That's metagaming for them. They use that knowledge.
Yeah. The only thing I know is the sword makes you very, very angry.
Yep.
And you know what? If you didn't attack Reshi, you'd have been fine. But Tails got a crush on Reshi.
Not worried about it. Like I said, I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah. So Rowan, you don't know what triggers his rage at you guys, but he just tried to fucking kill Reshi. Like, he fucking slash, impale, pull out the sword, spurts of blood. Reshi's like holding her fucking guts inside of her body. She's fucking wrecked, dude. And like not in the sexy way.
All right, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whisper at this point.
Roll.
At level 3.
Pop that in the chat so we can see what's going on. I believe it's a wisdom saving throw for Quothe?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll that wisdom save, Quothe.
He's going to come after you now, though.
Rowan doesn't
Oops,
know
wrong
that.
button. Wrong button.
He's not getting a chance.
10. You fail. Quothe, you turn and stare at Rowan. The sword in your mind says, yes, dragon blood is good. You know what tastes well with dragon blood? Half-elf blood. Give me the blood of the half-elf, Quothe. Give it to me now.
I take 7 psychic, right?
You take 9 plus 7 psychic. You take 16 psychic damage. From that, but Rowan, you see he gets like wrapped by your psychic energy, and it's one of those things where he like slowly turns his head, like his back is to you, but he slowly turns his head so he can like see you out of the corner of his eye, and then he slowly turns to face you, and he's got death in his eyes, and it got your name on it, my friend.
Well, he
Rashi,
shouldn't have
it's
done
your
what he
turn.
did. Hold on, no!
Hey
God
there.
damn it!
Wait, oh, no.
I have bonus actions, all kinds of shit. Damn it!
We're trying to move this along. We're supposed to end in 3 minutes here.
We're good.
That's what I said when
Valhalla waits, Rowan.
I want to use my healing word on Reshi too. Do I have healing word? And that's a bonus action.
What's
while
the
you roll-
word?
So
8
8
healing
points
is what it is.
of healing to Reshi. I'll add that to your thing real quick. Plus 8. You're up to 22. Now Reshi is your turn. Unless Rowan, you want to move, and if you want to move, you move your character.
I mean, there's really no movement besides.
You can
I
run
mean,
back
we're
out
gonna-
on deck.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Everything's a bad idea when you're trapped in a boat with Quothe and Manticores.
Yep.
Wholeness of body, you gain the ability to heal yourself as an action. You regain hit points equal to 3 times your monk level. You must finish a long rest before you can reuse this feature again. Cool. 3 times your monk level is 18. Right?
That's a good chunk.
Yeah. So plus 18.
Meanwhile,
hey, you're
while we're
almost back up to full on that. You're at
while we're
40
dealing
now.
with this crap down here, Vilmar's up there just fucking
So that's
smiting
your
a
full
manticore.
action. You only have a bonus action left. With a bonus action, you can like disengage or dash away from Quothe if you're like into that kind of thing.
No, he's into killing Rowan now, so I'm gonna stay back and try and help Rowan.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, you don't think you have any attacks you can do with a bonus action unless you make an attack as part of your turn. But heal yourself instead, so that brings us to Tail. Murder Quothe. Do it, Tail. Wait.
So
Sorry,
Tail is...
sorry. The sword doesn't talk to you. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh, don't worry, I'm on your side here. Tail is fucking furious. He was fine with Quothe hurting him, but the second he hurt the girl he's crushing on, no. Tail is going to summon another shadow spirit.
Ooh.
And that shadow spirit is going to wail on Quothe.
Okay.
Yeah, Quothe.
Bring him to 0. Bring him to
You're
0.
getting wailed on.
Well, no,
You're not
here's
even here right now, but you're getting wailed on.
here's the thing. It would have been much better if he didn't attack her, because it's going for lethal.
Shit.
Um,
I'm gonna delete that one and use this one because I have its stats and stuff on that token.
sure. Yeah, it's gonna be another Fury Spirit, and it's gonna do Chilling Rend, 2 of them.
Ooh, a 26 is gonna hit. A 7 is not. Roll, dem, bow. Roll, dem, bow. 14 slashing and cold. Nice. Quothe, you take another 14 damage. Roll a wisdom save for me, Quothe. This is where the sword gets fun, because every instance of damage overrides the last instance of damage.
Okay,
Should
I want to
you
use my
fail.
DM inspiration.
Yes. Yes.
So I just roll with advantage.
Yes.
You beat it. 16's enough to beat it.
16 is enough to beat that wisdom save. So you do not have to battle this shadow thing to the death, but
Okay, I'm gonna
unfortunately that means you still gotta fight Rowan to the death.
It works that way? Fuck, man. There went my plan.
About this.
It doesn't say it doesn't work like that. It says when you are damaged, you have to make a wisdom saving throw, and if you fail, you have to fight that specific creature to the death.
Oof.
You made that one, so it doesn't override your last one.
Can we have one of those like flying things attack him or something?
I mean, they can't get into the ship. The door's not big enough for them.
Run upstairs, you.
But that's just your shadow. Oh wait, you had to summon it on your turn, so that's your spell. Then it makes its thing. So that's your turn, right, Tail?
Yeah, I'm also gonna throw a rock at Quothe.
All right. You throw a rock at Quothe. Does not do damage. Because you
just saved your life. Your DM just saved your life.
Well, he already used his action and his like other bonus action to control that. So. As an object interaction, you can do that, but it's not like an attack. It doesn't do damage. It's the Manticore's turn. This one's gonna fly actually onto the screen. It's gonna land on the back of the boat here. That is its movement. It cannot reach that dude in melee, unfortunately for him. So the Manticore that just landed is going to use Tail Spike against the first mate. And miss. Interestingly enough. Oh wait, this guy's also cowering, so it should have disadvantage anyway. I was going to shoot another one. 11 is going to hit, though. 7 is going to kill the first mate. He's going to now attack once at Vilmar, because he can. Although his friend is in the way, so it will be partial cover, so disadvantage. 7 is going to miss Vilmar. The other 3 are no longer at disadvantage for anything. They're going to cast all of their tail spikes at Vilmar as well. So the northern guy who's bloodied, a 24, a 14, and a 9. I think the 24 is going to hit you.
24 beats,
For
yeah.
8 piercing, and then the other guy, 24, a 20, and a 14. Another 24 for another 11 piercing. So a total of 19 piercing to you, Vilmar. And then this last guy, he's the bulwark metal boy that you are. He's gonna swipe, bite like before. Claw, 21 misses, 18 misses. Oops. Well, it misses anyway. They have the same. It's the same attack bonus. So, all 3 of those miss with a guy right in front of you. That is gonna be their turns. As an object interaction, though, the 2 by the grate up here are gonna they're gonna open the grate because they're intelligent and they can do that. And they are gonna go inside with their movement. from landing on the thing last. So I'm gonna put them over here
Quote
as they
this
crawl
season,
inside. They're in the front of the ship basically, and you guys are in the back of the ship. But those guys, you see, as you're like in there, fucking shadow spirits. Quothe's in a fucking mindless murder rage. You fucking see these two manticores just, you see like the grate kind of fly open, and they kind of crawl under, kind of like on the ceiling just for a moment as like they're coming in, but then they like flip over and drop to the floor with their cat-like reflexes, always landing on their feet. Two of these things enter the fucking bowels of the ship with you guys, and you see they raise their tails over top of them, and the spikes kind of flex a little bit, like they're getting ready to shower you dudes with spikes. We're gonna go to. What's that?
Said, aren't they out of ammo yet?
Nope.
Jesus.
No, that's why I said get under the deck. They got a lot of shots.
They
I bet they have a lot, but I mean, they've been shooting 3 every time, and they've gone like, God, it seems like 4 rounds.
I mean, they're running. They have less than half left. Oh wait, that guy's still there. Sorry. Let's go see that.
Ooh.
There. This one is. Gotta keep my. They're definitely way less than half spikes, but they still got some spikes. Actually, you know what? Roll a perception check, Vilmar, because they fired them at you.
No.
You don't. Not enough. Sorry, there was claws in a fucking weird half lion, half human face trying to bite your face off. You don't know how many spikes they have left, unfortunately for you. But it is your turn. It is your turn. Ooh, I just came up with a great idea. I'm gonna roll. Hey, Sangretti.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like evens or odds? Is it a 50-50 chance of something bad happening?
Well, I'm odd, so let's go with odd.
Odds? Okay, if it's odds, the bad thing won't happen. If it's even, the bad thing... Oh, hey, it's an odd number. As the body of the first mate kind of slumps over dead, they hit the steering wheel and knock the immovable rod that you put in there. But luckily, they just jam it a little bit more. I was gonna have them fall on that thing and knock it out and spin the wheel so the ship started spinning.
That could be bad.
Because I'm an evil son of a bitch. But Vilmar, it is your turn. How do you want to do this? Because I'm sure you're gonna fucking kill this. Hey, a 13 misses.
I'm gonna use my bardic.
You're at bardic then.
And so
Roll them bones.
1d6, right?
It's a d6 from the audience, yes. A 5, that's gonna make it a hit. 8 and a 2. Stacking anything on this hit? Or is that all you're doing?
I'm checking my... No, I'm not gonna stack this time. Well,
Cool.
yeah, I'm not stacking this time on that attack.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
If that kills him,
that is just enough to kill this guy.
Then Vilmar will, goes in for the attack. He like slices one of them at the shoulder there, cuts off one wing, slams him with his shield, and just stabs it like through the side of the neck and down, cuts its throat, and it falls to the floor.
It fucking starts bleeding out at your feet.
And on that note, since I haven't moved, I'm going to... Well, actually, I can do a bonus action. I'm going to healing word... No.
You still have movement, like... And
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about using healing word on myself, but...
Fair. This guy is landed. He's landed. You can, like, run over and use your other attack against him if you wanted to.
Did I... Was there a perception roll to see if I noticed them going down in the hall, or...
No, you noticed they went down in the hole. I was just you're the one who talked about spikes and stuff, so I figured I'd let
Okay.
you. Because
I just wanted.
I'll say this: there is, at a good glance, there's a countable number of spikes left on those two's tail, but
Okay. Well,
you got a 4, so you just like, oh, there's still spikes. That's all you noticed.
okay. Well, I just want to make sure because what I'm gonna do, what Vilmer's gonna do, he's gonna go back inside because he saw them go down, and
Okay, fair enough.
as I enter downstairs, you know, I'm just gonna say, I killed one of them. We're down or whatever. I've killed one of them, and you know, I saw the 2 come down here. You know, and that's it. So, if anybody wants to inform me on anything else, what's going on down here? Because Vilmar does not know.
Oh, Corthe's gone mad. Take him out.
That's what you got. Hey, you still have you still have one more attack.
And
You can get over to Quotha. You didn't have to go that far to get under decks. Here, I'll even move your character
What
for
do you
you,
mean,
so it's
Quotha
easier for
attack?
you to attack.
Who did he attack?
Knock him prone. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's what I'm gonna say. He's been whispering to his sword, and he's trying to kill everybody.
So if I use, can I use my sword as in a non-lethal attack on him?
Yeah.
It's like getting hit by a baseball bat, basically.
Pommel
Okay.
strike him to the back of the skull, or you can like flat blade him, you know, like with a baseball bat, like San was saying.
Alright. Then that's what I'll do.
Sure. Lots of ways to use the sword non-lethally.
18? Is that his AC?
I
Mhm.
do believe so. We double check.
It does.
God, if you crit this, that's it. Shit.
12. No, sorry, 11 damage to Quothe. Unless you want to. Man, no,
No, I
you
don't-
don't have that many spell slots left, but you could Divine Smite them.
Yeah, I know, but it's like we still got tons of creatures to deal with, and I've already used.
There ain't no
Half more.
difference between Quothe and David in my mind.
He's coming after you. Yeah, he's literally gonna come after you after this.
If I get him to attack me, I have the
No.
highest AC, so I want to draw his attention. So I'll just
He's pretty beefy. Go for it.
You got it.
no. I'm
Quothe?
worried about. I only have 2 level 2 slots and then 2 level 1s, and we still have 3 mana cores to deal with.
Yeah, no.
Luckily, you
I'm not
have
saying burn
a.
it.
If we're table talking, then luckily we have somebody that can give back spell slots if they weren't fucking insane at the moment.
Yeah, that's part of the problem too.
Bummer.
So what do you guys? You want me to burn my? You think you have something else like up your
I-
sleeves, or do you want me to burn my
I-
spell?
I can take care
No.
of the manticores. I can do that. You guys got to take care of Corthe because he will kill me if he
Yeah.
gets the opportunity.
Yeah, Jobus now. Jobus is his attention.
All right, well I'll divine
Oh.
smite him at level 2 then.
Oof.
Oh, no, 12.
Another to 12, 23 points of damage total.
I'm
Both
negative.
You're down. You're knocked out.
I'm down.
Cool.
Finally.
So if I
Quothe is,
if I knock him out,
yeah,
and he falls to the floor, I'm assuming.
yeah. Quothe, roll a d4 for us, please. Quothe is going to be unconscious for the next 2 hours unless healed or woken up.
I want to
Okay.
say as he falls to the floor, do you guys know what caused him to do this?
We don't know. We just saw him whispering to the sword. We don't know anything else.
She says whispering swords. I kick the fucking sword way the fuck away.
There are windows on the ship.
But then he's gonna go after the sword.
No. Just kick it at the manticores. I got an idea.
That's true. There are 2 manticores down here that you could
Okay, I'll kick
the
it.
sword at.
Well, that's probably farther down the ship too, so I'll kick it
Sure,
in that
yeah.
direction.
Cool. You kick the sword. It's gonna slide like, I don't know. Roll a d6 and multiply.
You
by
guys
10.
have
I was gonna say, do you want me
tried to
roll
throw
a
me out of a porthole window twice now.
Yeah,
To be fair, only once. I'm suggesting it the second time because I'm an agent of chaos.
What dice did you want me to roll?
D6 and multiply by 10. That's the number of feet it goes. 30 feet. Cool.
30.
His sword is now like, you guys are like technically like down the stairs and like over here, so 30 feet. His sword's like somewhere around this part of the ship under decks, which is about right.
Okay.
Actually, since everybody's below decks, let me do this. Move you guys over here. Those other things are dead. Tail, you'd be about there. You guys would be
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
here. Yeah, you guys would be about there. And these two things, one would be here and one would be here. So now, just imagine you guys are below decks. There aren't any like walls and shit under decks. It's a pretty small ship.
Just pillars.
Yeah, there's like column. Yeah, there's columns and stuff, and there's like hammocks lining the sides, near the portholes, and like maybe some crates and stuff. But there's no like walls. There's no real good cover.
Oh, by the way,
I'm
you guys
tired
know-
of
These
these
dudes are
stupid manticores on this
Three
stupid
needles
boat.
sticking out.
These guys are dead, and that guy was like there, I think.
I can't do a good Samuel L. Jackson, but understand that's where I'm feeling.
Just
Snakes
don't
on a
stop-
plane
Fair
action
enough.
right now.
Fair enough. Or I guess let's move you guys one more. You're all on the boat.
Ooh, this is good. Yes.
So Vilmar, you made your attack. Do you have any bonus actions or anything, or did you use your bonus action?
No, I didn't use a bonus action, but.
Yo, Kothe, wake him up.
Do I need? Well, no, I can't do that. It's an action. I was gonna say, do I need to do spare the dying on him so he doesn't die?
No, you knocked him out. He's not at. He won't be making death saving throws or anything like that. He's fine.
All right, 'cause
Unless
it
we
was like-
start sinking the boat.
Chad's just being overly dramatic with the skulls.
Yeah.
Look,
He's
you guys
not
may be
dead.
mad about it, but I thought that was fucking awesome. Good job, Chad. That was cool.
Rowan, it's your turn. Quothe may be not a threat at the moment, but there's like two fucking monsters in the deck, like under the, you know, in the fucking bowels of the ship.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check? I will. Ronan.
Yeah, it's a new turn. You can make a perception check. What are
So
you
wait a
trying to
minute, they
perceive?
crashed through the cargo hold doors?
They opened it. They're
Okay.
intelligent creatures. They know how to open doors.
I want to be.
They're like fully sentient. They have the intelligence of like a
My
human.
God,
Wait.
they're evolving.
I'm supposed to have. A
Yeah, no, they can talk and everything. Like they speak in Abyssal, but you know. Perception 8. What are you trying to perceive, Vilmar?
I have advantage on perception. I forgot. So, like,
Right. What are you trying to perceive?
which I want to make sure that because I know the left one's like wounded. You got the red dot, so I want to see if I see
Yeah.
it, so I can.
Oh,
say
yeah,
to-
yeah. That one's
It's
like limping and
fuckered.
stuff. It's fucking fucked up, dude.
I
It's
mean,
like-
everybody might notice this, but I want to just point out that the one on the left. Make sure to go for the one on the left. He looks wounded.
Yeah, the northern one.
Yeah, the northern one.
The northern one here.
I'm gonna use hypnotic pattern.
He looks like
I
super.
should be able to.
You know what? Within 18, I'll even tell you that they each have 9 spikes left on their tails.
So 2 more or 3 more attacks.
Yeah, they start with 24 each.
I should be able to hit them both with this cone.
It is your turn, Rowan.
Yeah. Can you
You're hypnotic
Yeah.
patterning them.
you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's better than what I was gonna do. I was gonna blow a hole in the side of the ship.
No.
No,
was
no,
gonna
no.
punch him.
Whoa, little buddy.
I was gonna fucking lightning bolt and just fry them both.
I do believe they save both
Wow.
against
Well.
yours, so they are not affected by the spell. I don't.
Good thing we're not at the water line yet.
There is only one below deck. There is no like below deck.
The fuck did they both pass their?
Because I rolled a 17 and
I know. I saw what you rolled. All
that's
right.
a 15, and I believe your spellcasting thing is a 15. So yeah, they hit. They matched or exceeded your DC.
I know. I hear you. I hear you. I guess.
Don't get your
let's-
tattooist to add a 0 to that die.
God damn it. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Bonus action? Movement?
Yeah, healing word.
Run in there
Um,
and offer yourself a sacrifice? Is that what I heard?
No, I'm gonna
Oh.
healing. I don't know what everybody's health looks like.
I hit 40 and I have 45, so I'm good.
I'm
I'm
31
pretty-
at 31 out of 58.
I'm pretty dinged up. So
You heal yourself.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself.
Oh, well, you rolled that. Reshi. Let me just double check here, but, you can definitely get to either one of those.
Yep, I'm gonna hit the one that's weakened.
Cool beans. Just move over there.
Oh, I hope you Kali Ma this dude. Just straight rip his
I'm
heart out.
hoping that my rolls work nicely. I only have 3 feet left. Do it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a crit on your first attack, and that kills it.
Oh, there we go. I don't need to do the other one. Okay.
It had, it had 1 HP left.
Oh damn, that spirit
Wow.
didn't work on it then.
I should have just yelled at it.
Your next actual attack, if you were trying to attack this other guy, we'll move you down there, is a critical fail, but you can still flurry of blows for a key if you wish.
Done.
So 18. Now remember, you can use more key on top of that if you want to stunning strike this dude, or if you want to try and knock him prone or push him back 10 feet.
You
so-
can knock him prone for free though.
Can I ask a quick question?
Oh, this is it for-
Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
she spends for Fury of Blows, whenever she hits with one of those attacks, she can.
What is my spell casting ability modifier?
What's your charisma?
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah, when the word key is in the open hand techniques as enemy's key. It just in my brain I thought it was an extra.
4.
Yeah,
Another
so
key for me. Okay.
you're
Yeah,
gonna so
that's
you're gonna try
definitely
and
good.
stunning strike him. Okay. Do
You
you want
should
to
have
try and
Okay.
knock
plus
him
7,
prone
buddy.
or push him back?
Prone.
All right, try to knock him prone. Okay, so stunning strike. I'm gonna make a dex save first. 18. You do not knock him prone, but now a Constitution save. He fails a Constitution. You stun him.
Okay.
With that blow. But both of those attacks are going to hit. A 14 actually hits this creature. So roll the extra damage on that. So 17 total damage, and this guy is stunned.
Now, when I use my key, don't I get another hit, another 2 hits?
That's what you just did.
Did I do the second one? Oh, with the
Yes.
stunning. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
your first one was a critical hit. The second one was a critical fail. That was your attack, extra attack.
Got
You
you, got you.
keyed to flurry of blows with an 18 and a 14, and the stunning strike was on the 18, and you tried to knock him down. You can try and knock him down for free again if you want.
It also
Uh,
cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn.
But he is stunned as well, so he actually just fails a dex save. So he's we're gonna put this purple and or sorry, not purple. I can't really see that. Pink and yellow. He's prone and stunned so he's gonna lose his next turn.
Okay.
Which brings us to Tail.
Woohoo!
Enemies are quickly getting whittled away here. Thank God.
So I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level.
Okay.
And it is going to be
No,
acid
No.
damage.
why can't it just be ice?
Good for me. Still good for me.
Wait, you want it to be what?
Ice. Acid can melt wood.
I suppose ice. Yeah, ice would be fine. It doesn't really matter.
I don't know. Ice
I
and
like acid.
acid and fire on a
I bet you
wooden
do.
ship.
That didn't show it as a higher level cast. It should be 4d8 because it gets 1 extra, right?
Second
Chromatic
level?
Orb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it hit?
21 hits.
Oh, so you put in the level afterwards. Got it.
Well, hey, you know, still got that 14 acid damage, right? Right? Acid, right?
Oh
Ice.
my god.
Ice.
All right. I've had
Hey.
my fun for tonight anyway.
Have you? Have you? Enough?
What's the cursed weapon for next week?
Uh, And then-
Geez, glamour armor is up next.
Damn it.
Cursed with ridicule.
No.
My face just are like, why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting
Womp,
yourself?
womp.
It is the glamour is actually cursed with ball shrinking.
Uh-oh.
I guess he's prone, so those would have advantage. Does a 14 hit, or should I roll another d20?
14 hits.
Okay.
Finish him.
There's 31 plus 14 total. That's a pretty good turn for me.
No, so I subtracted the 14, so it's 30. It's 15. Another 31. He's still alive. He's not looking very good. He's still alive though, barely. He looks slightly more healthy than the one that just got murdered when he came in, but he's hurt. Let's say that. Manticore's turn. He's 50 feet. Or wait, what's his? I guess it doesn't really matter.
You should go hop down. Go ahead. Go hop down the cargo doors. Just. Oh, hi guys. Oh no.
He was there, so he can. Yeah, he can get right in here. He's gonna land on top of the dead guy. Actually, no. Wait, he's gonna stand up here on the edge, and he's going to spray Reshi with tail spikes.
All right, let's do it.
17, 22, and 24 to hit.
I'm gonna get hit by all three, but I do have deflect missiles.
Right. So the way deflect missiles works, thank you for putting it up there.
welcome.
Reaction 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level.
Roll for damage.
So I rolled 7 on the first one that you're doing that deflect to. So roll a d10.
1d10.
She cannot
Plus-
possibly roll lower.
All right.
She got
So,
6 plus on that, so.
if you catch the missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point. I think if you do this, you only have 1 left.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, stunning strike and flurry last time, so this is your last key point. You make a ranged attack. As part of the same reaction, you make this attack with proficiency, regardless of your weapon proficiencies. So just basically make just an unarmed strike, basically.
Does she have to make the attack?
Yes. If you, well, I mean, if
Make
she
it
doesn't have to, she can just catch it and throw it down. But I mean, I assume she wants to throw it back at him because that's the cool monk thing to do.
Yeah, but I don't hit with that, so.
Use your bardic.
You can use Bardic.
I didn't call it first, though. Is that okay?
Bardic is afterwards.
Mhm.
Okay,
DM is
Bardic.
before, Bardic is
DM's
after.
before, Bark's after.
So
Yeah.
1d6?
Yeah, 1d6.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
gonna hit him.
Yeah.
So roll a d8 plus 3 because I think you get to use the weapon, its damage. I'm pretty sure.
Anything?
Not 3d8,
15?
1d8 plus 3. Not-
I know stuff. Plus 3 is nothing. Okay, there we go.
I'll take that 3 from that first roll.
7.
3 plus 3 is 6 to the Manticore.
Okay.
6. Unfortunately, he still does hit you with the other
Yeah.
2. But you're gonna take 16 spike damage. You catch the first one, and as you're throwing it back, you kind of leave yourself open, 1 into each shoulder. One goes a little deeper than the other.
That's fair.
The other Manticore is stunned, so that's the Manticore's turns. Remember, the northern one is up. He doesn't have the little blue dot on him. He's still up above. looking in through the hole. Vilmar, it's your turn.
Can I get up to?
Yeah, you have enough speed to get over there.
But can I?
You can stand in this bottom square.
This square?
Yeah.
You can occupy the same space as the shade. It's like immaterial shadow energy.
That too. And I can just
Okay.
move that over there too. That way we can all see
Yeah.
the characters and stuff.
All right, so this one's down and wounded.
Yeah, so you'd have advantage on attacking him because he's prone, and he's nearly dead anyway.
Cool.
19's gonna hit. 8 and a 1.
You guys noticed when he doesn't
Gonna
burn all
kill
his
him.
spell slots how lackluster the damage feels? Because we're used to him doing like 60 damage.
Yeah.
Like every other time he does damage, it's like
Well,
60.
I'm also rolling horrible too. My bonus.
At first.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So that 9 damage kills him, though. I mean, he only had
There we
6 HP left.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Then I can't reach the other dude, right? He's up on the top.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'm trying to,
I used all my movement to get over here anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Bonus action?
No, I'm not gonna
Heal me.
No.
Nope.
Oh, look at that on the list of shit we're not doing.
Rowan, is your turn.
Actually,
We didn't kill that manticore.
There's
There's
one
one left.
above deck. There's one above
Okay.
decks.
There's still one above deck, huh?
Yeah.
real quick, for a bonus action, I'm gonna drop Shield of Faith and bring up Branding Smite.
Branding Smite. Okay.
So
Sounds good.
Do I know that he's on the ship?
Well, yeah. Yeah. Because you just saw Rashi get attacked by tail spikes through the fucking cargo door.
Okay.
So you know, I mean, you know he's like within attacking range. I guess technically you wouldn't know maybe that he's on the deck of the ship. But I mean,
Genie-
you have two options. Either run over there with them and look up through the hole, or run up the stairs that are right next to you and look out the door.
It is worth noting that your next turn you will not be able to do anything.
Are you dropping haste?
It will expire the number of rounds that have happened.
It lasts for 10 rounds, doesn't it?
60 seconds?
Yeah, it's not been 10 rounds yet.
I mean, why
Correct.
wouldn't I be able to do anything?
This is
What is-
9, that's 10.
What does that have to do with me in my
You get
own
stunned at
action?
the end of haste.
Oh, that's a great. Okay.
But you do have an extra action, though.
It's only been 6 rounds, bud. It's only been 6 turns.
Alright, I'm bad at math. Ignore me.
It feels like 20 rounds, so to be fair.
It does. This is what happens when you have multiple monsters. Things take
Yes.
longer.
You said he's above deck right now.
Yeah, so from where you are, you cannot see the monster. You either have to go up the stairs that you're right next to, or you have to walk over to Reshi. Look up through the hole. Or you
I'm
can
not
heal
healing
both
you.
there.
I'm not
Don't do
healing
that.
Quote right now. I'm gonna just walk. I'm gonna go up the steps real quick.
Okay, so yeah, once you're at the top of the stairs and you can look out the door, this manticore is totally not paying any attention to you. He's like looking down through the cargo.
He's not paying any
Uh,
attention to me.
Yeah.
What
Well,
the-
there's his first problem right there.
He's like looking in the hole, and he's got his tail kind of over by his face, kind of like pointed into the hole. He's like looking
Like
at
a cat right
your
now.
friends down in the hole.
Yeah.
His claws are kind of like, he's like right at the corner, right? So he's got like his claws like this on the corner of the door.
I'm not happy about that. I'm casting vicious mockery.
Cool.
Mock him.
I like it. That's like a
Everyone should be.
everyone should be looking at me. Hell yeah. He saves. And nothing happens.
Me.
He looks at you and laughs at you.
Heal me.
He says
It's
in
no.
Abyssal that, well, you don't speak Abyssal, so it doesn't matter. He says something in Abyssal that you find offensive just due to its tone. Very snarky and dismissive.
He clearly said
Cat.
heel
He's
quote.
literally- He's a cat.
He says, for Tail, because I guess Tail might be able to hear this, he basically says Rowan isn't worth paying attention to on a good day.
Wow.
Taylor's just gonna shout up, "He just burned you!"
I'm gonna heal myself. That should bring me up to full health.
Nice. Nice healing word. Reshi, he's like 15 feet above you. So unless you can jump 15 feet in the air and climb up onto the top of the decks, you're gonna have to use, well, you'd have to, you don't have any key left to Step of the Wind. So you.
But you
would
know
have
what I do have that's 15 feet away, right? Breath weapon.
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, your breath weapon.
Oof.
That's not gonna hit, is it?
Well,
What
it's
is
a
DC
Constitution
13 save?
I have to
so.
save against it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna hit him. 7
Yes.
cold damage. The breath weapon's just cold damage, right? It doesn't like slow him
It
or
is.
anything, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it just
Okay.
damages them. Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna take 7 cold. Anything less an action. I mean, you have bonus action if you need to like drink a potion, or you still have movement as well.
I'd like to move away from him,
Sure.
like 40 feet.
Yeah, you can move 40 feet. Just measure it out and move it back. You're currently, remember, you're below decks, but just stay within the bounds of the ship, and you can move however far you want. Tail.
So he's 15 feet up, right?
Yeah, so you can't see him from where you are.
Right, but the shade can move behind him and be more than 30 feet away from Vilmar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, especially if you like move him over here.
Well, I want to be in melee range, but not in within 30
He's in
feet of
melee
Vilmar.
range.
Okay. I'm gonna move up onto the top deck there, and Tail is going to Ray of Frost. Let's do some cantrip action here, just to save some spell slots.
Do you have a melee weapon?
I have a dagger. It wouldn't do fuck all, but I have a dagger. 16 to hit, sir.
That'll hit. Ray of Frost, 12 damage.
Woo! Nice.
Bringing it in. You guys actually gonna kill this thing before I get to run away?
Oh yeah. The Shade's bonus action. The Shade is going to do its Dreadful Scream. Make a DC 15 check.
Okay. DC 15 wisdom. He fails.
He is frightened.
Yay.
He is frightened of this thing. That is true.
And now I have advantage on attacks.
Nice. Can he do it? 25 is gonna hit. 24 is gonna hit. Can he do enough damage? You're gonna have to do way better than that.
Oof.
You do not do enough damage to kill this thing, unfortunately. I mean, he's fucked up. He's not having a good day. But yeah, I think that's your turn, right?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Vilmar. As this manticore kind of gets hit by the shade, kind of looks back at the shade, notices that its allies are all dead. He looks at you dead in the eyes, Vilmar, and he says, "Shiny ones. It's always the shiny ones with lights in their eyes." And you can see that this guy is actually missing an eye. He's got like a big scar, a fresh scar, if you will, as well. It looks like a sword wound, perhaps a one-handed sword wound, maybe from a curved blade. You know swords. You're a fighting guy. He calls you out specifically He kind of smells at you as well. He's like, yes, always the ones with the shiny eyes. And he's gonna take off. He's gonna fly away from the ship. Your
I would like to make a.
yeah. I was gonna say you get a.
Can I get Sacred
So-
Flame back on him too?
You cannot.
What would you do to this mana
unless,
core?
unless you have
Scared him.
Warcaster. Do you have the Warcaster feat, Vilmar?
A reaction? No.
Yeah, so
22?
Warcaster allows you to use spells as a reaction to like for opportunity attacks. Otherwise, it has to be a melee attack. 22 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
He starts to take off. How do you want to do this?
I want the shade to like smoke demon his ass, come down his throat, and just burst out chest burster style.
Fuck yeah. He like takes off. Your smoke demon like teleports right in front of him and goes down his throat. And as he's flying over the water, he just bursts into like if someone had like tied ropes to each one of his legs and just went in opposite directions. He just quarters him as the like blood and body parts splash into the water. He's Dade. He's a Dade boy.
You caught him.
Um,
Nice.
So we'll wrap up here with some XP and stuff after the show. But for now, y'all are on a ship without a crew, and I don't think anybody knows how to pilot a boat. So through critical hits and critical fails, these are the Osrynn Tales. Tune in next week when we'll hear the DM say, "You've crashed your boat." Oh, thanks for hanging out a little bit longer tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, for all the biddies, for the new alerts, for all of the channel point rewards. We had such a great, I had a really fun time. I think, I hope you
great.
guys had a,
That was
had a fun
cool.
time too. Sorry it took a little bit longer. That's what happens when we have more enemies. But let's do exclamation point players. Let them know where we can find you guys. Let's go over here. Rachel, what are you doing this week?
Hey. So this week I'm going to have Kelly Hay Games on. And maybe my other streaming partner. We're going to talk about anything and everything and just have a blast. That's my plan this week. Thursday nights, starting at 7 Central. Let's go.
7 Central, 8 Eastern. Very nice, very nice. Sangretti, what's on the docket this week, my friend?
Alrighty, Monday we'll be watching Judge Dredd, the original with Stallone, and our drink for the night will be a Judge Anderson.
I am the law.
Very cool. Genie Bro, what you got going on, buddy?
Fuck if I know. I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the next Saturday, but I don't know what we're doing.
Hey,
Oh.
everybody, guess what? Genie Bra has got, he's got a new phone number. And sometimes Bane likes to call in and talk on the show.
He called about weed brownies the other night, and I don't think he knew what weed brownies were, and it was
Yeah, I was there. I don't think he does either.
poor guy.
That's my piss poor attempt at a Bane impersonation there.
The real Bane is much more. He sounds
He's
better.
much more convincing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Genie Bro's got a phone line, so everybody hang out with Genie Bro and call him up, make fun of him, troll him. Chad, what's
Pretty
going
much
on
my
this week,
life.
buddy?
Pretty much same old schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Try to focus on FPS games. We're jumping into a little AC Valhalla, maybe Watch Dogs 2. We're doing a little variety streaming right now because the FPS gaming scene's a little broken. Apex just came out with Season 7, and Cold War came out. But I don't know. I'm on the ropes for them. And then, of course, always Saturday night here with Foulsham Art.
I got trolled this week when I saw on a Discord that some of my friends are in. When they said Cyberpunk was put off indefinitely. Apparently that's not true. I kind of wish it was, because some of my friends are really into that game, and I just like to see misfortune in people's lives, because I'm a sociopath. Anyway, Jobus, I know you only do random stuff, so you don't have to give yourself a shout out, but I wanted to show everybody your pretty face with the close-ups. If there is anything you want us to know about, let us know. Otherwise, we'll play those credits and get on into some probably some Liching Hour. Actually, they're like halfway through their show at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we just did the new bit alert. I'm working on some random shit during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 o'clock-ish Eastern. You know, now that October's over, I've been a little lax on that, but I'm going to try to get back to my normal schedule. 3 to 7 Eastern. Probably going to keep animating. I hate animation, but, you know, I really want these new alerts, so fuck it. We're going to do it anyway. Stick around for the credits, you know, so we can give all the wonderful people on Roll20 all the artists that I've purchased assets from, and the music that we use that's royalty free. Got to give all those people credits and shout outs. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week, everybody. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.